does that sound trash? Oh shit.
I got a long john with some Sprite. I could get Wawa for that price. Me and Young Mal, yo, they really tight. I went to Pound Town with a dike. Yeah, I'm with Chain Gang, smoking propane, getting geeked up through the night. Watch how my chain swing, playing bird game. I can fly higher than a kite. Man, I got no shame. Tell Johnny Dang first bitch ass to get me right. Man, this hoe getting on my nerves, so I fucked her dude out of spite. If you got boobs, you can spend a night. If you a man, you still getting pipe. Go and tell C-Rob that his fat ass better stay out of my sight. Bitch, bad lab is a life. I come with a left hook, gulag, hit him with the right. And my dick long like a textbook, it's a stick that you cannot fight. No, I'm not talking about Glocks. I could go fuck on your man, or I could go fuck on your thought.
Young Mal could get you right with an Xbox, spitty with a low price. Been rolling with a Mac 10, aiming down the sights. Only cup real bud and some mud, smoking on backwoods and some blunts. Uncle Grandpa coming on a bus. I'ma be mad if he brings guns. I put guns for Elon Musk. I don't give a fuck about no but us. They don't like me, ain't got no trust. They might think the Mac won't bust. Then I'm at the latest. You thought my shit would've ripped. Jeff Bezos finna wish me dead. I keep making all this bread. My pockets make his face turn red. Fuck Amazon and fuck the feds. I forgot my cup. I forgot my cup.
Little bitch. Yeah, we got the pan out the cupboard, little bitch. We gon' make the fucking pasta, little bitch. We gon' cook the fucking eggs. We gon' put the fucking eggs. We gon' put it on. Yeah, put it on my mama though. Put it on my mama. Yeah, put it on my mama. Ho. Yeah. Yeah, we making all the eggs. Yeah, we making all the fucking omelets, motherfucker. We have boom. Yeah, we making omelets. Yeah, we making eggs. Yeah, we making omelets. Yeah, we making eggs. Make it package. Make it fresh toast. Make it package. Make it fresh toast. Toast. What? Yeah, I'm sleeping on the beat, fucking snoozing on the beat. Yeah, taking a nap, then I'm gonna fat, with my right hand too, cause that's my dominant. Yo, welcome to the terror zone. Welcome to the terror zone. Yo, welcome to the terror zone, bitch. You gon' know when we put them in your zone. When we put the Glock in your throat, bitch, you gon' know. When we put the Glock down your throat, bitch, you gon' know. We gon' fire one bullet, then we fire two, bitch. We gon' fire one bullet, then we fire two, bitch. Yeah. Why you think we wouldn't follow through, bitch? Bitch, you gon' know when we put it in your throat. Bitch, you gon' know when we put it in your throat. Glock in your throat, bitch. Glock in your throat. Glock in your throat, huh? What? Huh? Listen for a minute while I talk my shit. Listen for a minute, I'm on top of this shit. Yo, listen to a minute, listen for a minute, bitch, you gon' know. Hustle and flow too, hustle and flow, yo, hustle and flow, you. I'ma go. Yeah, back to the crack house, back to the trap house. Me and my gang, yeah, we was chillin' with A-Mouse. Chillin' with A-Mouse, chillin' with Dead Mouse, chillin' with Mark. Chillin' with Mur from Practical Jokers, chillin' with Mur, chillin' with Sal. Chillin' with Sal and Q, motherfucker, we be on the fucking beat like woo. We be on a beat like woo. on the beat like what? Gotta lag with it. Got a full Robert, got a Lamborghini with it. Got a motherfucking spaghetti with it. Got another fucking one. Yeah.
Hello? Yes.
Здравствуйте, это я, Стол Алексея Долой.
Oh, that's what we talking about. Yo, I ain't look phone. Yo, let's make some burger music. Let's make some fucking burger music. What they talking about, yo? Yo, I'm snoozing on the beat, motherfucker. I'm snoozing on the beat. Let's make an EP tonight. I'm gonna follow through on that. We need short beats though. It's got too many views for my liking. We need some niche. This guy gets pretty consistent views, but this beat, it's too long. I want to make an EP tonight, bro. I don't want to make a fucking album. I was sitting in my room, though. Yeah. I was sitting hitting booth, though. Yeah. I was sitting on the roof. Yo, listen. When I talk my shit, bitch, I'm top of it. I'm the only motherfucker here around with it. I got 17 bullets in my gun with it. Listen, I got a gun. Y'all gotta run, cause I'm finna light this up like it's not very fun. When I get to heaven, I'ma tell God, bitch, you made me a wrong nigga. You made me Asian. I should have been bigger. Bigger in the penis, bigger in the fucking balls. Bigger in the fucking weenus, bigger in the tall. Yo, I was in the halls with it. I was in high school getting on fucking balls with it. I was dribbling balls with it. I was hitting the dunks with it. I was hitting layups. I was hitting alley oops with it. I was hitting poop with it, nigga. I was getting on the truth with it, cuz. When I'm in the cut, motherfucker, you gon' know. When I'm in the cut, everybody but getting. Yo. Yo. And you still breathing though. Still living. Why you complaining when your life is that long living? When you got 1,700 siblings, when you the only child in a world full of bigots. Listen, that was kind of hard. Yeah, bitch. This my EP, this my rules. My EP, my rules. Y'all gon' follow my rules and my tools. Listen, my rules with my tools. I'm the architect. My rules with my tools. I'm the fucking architect, bitch. I'm the engineer. I'm the engineers. You wear veneers. You's a stupid bitch. You like to drink beers. You like queers, and you are weird. Bitch, I'ma shed a tear when your mama dies. Why? Cause I was in that pussy though. Yo, I was in that pussy, yo. No lie with it. Tell the truth in it. I got 7 balls, what? Hold on. I got 17 children, yeah. I thought you was a bachelor. I thought you was a virgin, a hoe, fucking a. I thought you was a virgin, a hoe, a stupid bitch, a fucking hoe. Yo, when you listen to me flow, let me know if I'm really good, if I'm really hood with it, if I'm good with it, if I'm fucking should with it, if I should with it. Yo, I'm the motherfucking man. I got the plan. I'm like your Uncle Stan. Listen, man, cause I got 7 bars to ram, and I'ma hit you in the ear with them right now. Right now, blow pow with the fucking bow wow. Hit you in the gut with the gun, motherfucker. Hit you in the buns with the fucking run. You gon' get them runs, yeah. Why you crying? Why you crying? Stop your crying. Now trying. I'm very wine and dine. That's the beat drop. When the beat stopped, I was rapping on the beat though, even though it wasn't there. I was in the air spitting bars from my hair. Listen, why you crying though? You a heart with an eyeball. Why you got that? Why you got that? No cap. Tell me the truth. Tell me the truth. Why you pass me the booth? Yo, get into the booth of the IHOP. Get into the booth before I drop your panties and get into that plan. Guess that didn't make sense. Yeah. Oh, now it's giving me all long beats because I clicked on this one. Damn, bro. A 5-minute, 30-second Pink Floyd type beat. Watch this just be like original music. This is not a type beat. I was on the rainbow, standing alone in the galaxy. Listen when I tell you that this isn't where you wanna be. Yeah. Tyler the Creator, Flower Boy, Orange Sky, type beat. Listen. Bro. Fuck. What the hell? That was weird. I miss you for your body, miss you for your mind. You were really fine when you were really mine. Hate to wine and dine, but I got you got you margarita for the free ski. Got you margarita for the re-ski. For the real, I'm for real, yo. I'm an eel, it's bitch, I'm electrifying. I'm electrifying, I'm not really trying. You are crying, cause I'm better when I'm not really trying, yeah. Got an orange beanie on, green jacket with the white sleeves. Got a white sleeve cause I'm really sleazy. Bitch, I really sneezy, bitch, I really sneezy. Allergy season is coming all around. Bitch, it's spring, now I'm in the fucking thing with it. Bitch, I'm in the thing, bitch, I'm in the thing with it. Bitch, you gon' sling, bitch, you gon' slick shot, bitch. And I'm gon' drop your panties, bitch, so I can hit your fanny. Bitch, drop your fanny, bitch, so I can hit your panties. Drop your panty, bitch, so I can hit your fanny. Yeah. I'm like Manny, the boxer. Manny, the Filipino guy. Manny Pacquiao, he don't know how. When I pack y'all in the fucking balls. In the Giants balls, you gon' go into the testicles. You gon' to the resticles. When I hit you in the fucking radical. Yeah. Yo. I'm on the top, I will never drop. When I drop music, you gon' never stop. Listening to it with your fucking ears. Listen to it with your fucking ears. Evan ears, yo, that's fucking weird. Get your fucking car and steer out the fucking car. Yeah. Get out the parking lot, cause you're fucking not the guy. You are not that guy. You are not that guy with a sty in your eye. Get out of here before I begin to lie to the police. Tell them you were in my fucking drawers. You were in my drawers touching my balls. Yes, you were. Why you doing that? Why you doing that? You are really fat. Hit you with my gat. Hit you with my fucking cat. Yo. That is fucking clapped. Ace the Creator. Tyler the Creator, X-Flower Boy type beat, Armored Sky. I'ma fucking try to. I'ma fucking try to hypnotize these Armored Skies with your fucking eyes. Listen, when I hypnotize, when I get into the skies, when I get into the ride, when I try, yo, Ferrari car with the Lamborghini symbol, Ferrari car with the Lamborghini symbol, Ferrari car with the Lamborghini symbol, yo. Lamborghini signal in the sky like the bat signal, Lamborghini in the sky like a bat signal, yo. Bitch, I'm on the phone. Bitch, I'm on the phone and it's really fucking drone. Y'all are all my clones. Y'all are all my clones. Y'all are all the.
And I just made up a really silly song.
Hey yo! Hey yo! I was in the trenches, in the fucking benches. I was in the trenches doing graffiti on the fucking benches.
Look to the walls and look to the sky. Look to my balls and look to the sky. On my eye, all the guys are in the fucking crib. They're in the crib and they're telling me their fibs. They're telling me these fibs that they're really fucking cool, that they do not fucking drool, that they're really fucking tools. Oh well, let it slip. Use a fucking bitch, yo. Use a fucking bitch. Get the fuck out my crib. Get up out my crib, eating Dr. fucking Pibb, yo. Get up out the crib, get out the lib before. Get up out the crib, getting packed by my ad-libs.
Packed by my ad-libs, packed by my ad-libs. You just got packed by my ad-libs, yo. What? Yeah. Whoa. Wow. Nice. Cool. Wow. Awesome. Crazy. No.
Everybody in the place knows my name. They all know my name cause I got the fame and I'm in the game. In fact, I'm on top of the game. I'm a fucking rock in the game. Bitch, I'm a drop in the fame. Yo, all of you are lames. Yo, get up out my face with that bullshit. Face with that bullshit. Get up out my face with that bullshit. Bitch, I'm in the place with my whole clique. Bitch, I'm in the place getting wasted. Bitch, I'm getting blasted. Bitch, I'm getting blasted. Bitch, all that drama, bitch, I'm past it. Yo, I am past it. Why you so impatient? Why you so impatient? Bitch, you're looking ancient, very old, stupid bitch with the cold stare. With the cold stare and the hair that is blonde. Hair that is blonde, fucking Ron. Stupid fucking Ron. Get him out the fucking crib. Get him out the fucking function. Get him out the function. Get him out the function like a luncheon.
Yeah.
Getting all that money.
Getting all that money though. Getting all that money though. Getting all that money though. Getting all that money. Getting all that money. Getting all that money though. Getting all that. Getting on that money, getting on that money, getting money, getting all that money though.
When I was in the trenches, when I was up in the trenches, we was getting wasted off the blunts, off the magic, we was getting on a. Give me all that money though. Give me all the money. Give me all that money. Give me all that money. Give me all that money while you looking for your honey. Why you looking for your honey? Bitch, I got a honey. Bitch, I got 100, it ain't funny. Bitch, I got 100, it ain't funny, yeah. Bitch, I got 100, it ain't 100, yeah. Bitch, I got 100 right in front of you, yeah. Yeah, I'm getting that money. I'm getting that money and I'm getting wrong. Yeah, money and I'm wrong. Yeah, I'm in the song, I'm in the song, I'm in the song, I'm in the song, I'm in the bong, hitting the bong, hitting the bong, hitting the bong, hitting it long, hitting it wrong, hitting the bong, hitting the dong, yeah. Yeah, she on my dong, yeah, she on my dong. She on my dong, yeah, she on my dong, bro. Yo, I hit them with the prongs. Hit them with the prongs, also known as my dong. Hit them with the prong, aka my dong. When I dawn, hit them with the dawn. After shower, use the dawn. In the shower, use the dawn. After shower, use the dawn. Before shower, use the dawn. Tomorrow, use the dawn. Use the dawn. Bitch, I am the dawn. Bitch, I am the dawn.
As a result of the outbreak, city
What the fuck is this? Bro made an entire movie soundtrack. What the hell is amazing? That's what I'm saying. Yo. What? Yo, listen. This ain't no tight beat. This a fucking movie. This ain't no tight beat. I'm trying to see some boobies. Give me your boobies. Give me your boobies. Yo, alright, chill. This ain't no tight beat. This a fucking movie. Show me your boobies when you get out the doonies. When you in the doonies, tell me when you in the boondocks. When you in the boondocks, tell me when you get to the docks. The docks. Wish I could grow locks, but I am Asian, so I cannot throw locks. I cannot grow locks, cannot grow locks. I cannot get dreads, cannot get dreads in my bed. That is Zed. What the fuck is this? Oh my god, this is so ass. Get the fuck out of here with this shit. America, I'm listening. Why? It's too loud. Yo, listen. I gotta drum on the block. She gotta cut in the bar. She gonna be setting the bar. She gonna be setting the car.
Sound like Shakira.
Pipe down, that's what I do. You see? Yeah. I was in the pyramid. Yeah, in the pyramid. You know, the old pyramid, similar to the bitch is apparently awesome. It's apparently awesome. Get into the flow. Get into the flow. Bitch, I'm snorting lines off of bitches' titties. Bitch, I'm snorting lines off a couple kitties. Listen, yo, I got triple fitties. I got 3 fitties. I got a gun with a Glock with the beam and an AK-47.
Glock with the beam, what the fuck is you saying? What the fuck is you saying? I'm going Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan, going Super Saiyan on a fucking lane. Bitch, I'm on the game. You is a lame. Get up out my face. You the fucking case. Get a fucking case. Bitch, I beat that fucking case. Beat that fucking case. Bitch, I beat her fucking face. Beat her fucking face. Put my fist into her face. And she fucking cried. Bitch, I lied. I didn't do that. I didn't do that. Bitch, I fucking died. I didn't do that. I didn't do that. Yeah. Being ready. Bitch, I'm in his crib. Yeah, bitch, I'm in the crib. Bitch, I'm in the crib. Bitch, I'm in the crib. Eating at McDonald's. Eating at McDonald's. Eating around. Ronald McDonald. Ronald McDonald. Ronald McDonald. Ronald McDonald. Getting the fucking getting the fucking bitch, I'm on the counter. 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 Bitch, I'm on $1. Bitch, I want $1 like $2. What you go? Bitch, I want $1 like $2. When you gonna holler? When you gonna holler? When you gonna holler? Give me that dollar. Give me that dollar. Y'all triple fucking dollar. Triple fucking holler. Y'all guala money. All the guala, all the Prada. Give me all that money. Give me all that Prada. Oh my fucking God, guala money Prada. Oh my fucking God, why the fuck they gotta? Why they gotta act like that? Why they gotta get like that? Why they gotta trap like that? Why they smoking crack like that? Why they smoking crack like that? Why in the back like that? Why don't they go to the front with it though? Yo.
Money, I just gonna get money on this, on it. Don't me, I'll see, on it. Don't me, I'll see, on it. Money on this, on it.
Money, I think money, jump. Money, sit on running up. Money, sit on running up.
Bitch, y'all run it. Bitch, y'all run it up. Bitch, y'all run it up. Bitch, y'all run it up. Run it up. Run it up. Bitch, gon' sell me up. Bitch, gon' sell me up. Bitch, you gon' pay me up.
Give me my money. Give me my money, honey, bitches. Give me my money, give me a honey, give me that money, give me that honey, give me that honey, give me that honey, bitch it's not funny, give me that honey, yeah. I'm the veteran like, I'm the veteran, I'm not better than Mike, I'm not better than Mike, I'm not better than Ike, I'm not better than Mike, I'm not better than Light. Yeah. Yo, they told me get experimental. They told me get up in my mental. They told me get into the rental. They told me get the fuck out. They told me get the fuck out. They gon' suck my out. They gon' suck me out. They gon' smoke me out. Oh no, get the fuck away from me. Get the fuck away from me. Y'all fucking gay from me. I gotta run, gotta keep my peace. Gotta keep my peace. I gotta keep a peace with it. Yo, then I'm blasting fools. Then I'ma shoot them into the floor. Then I'ma shoot them into the whore. Then I'ma shoot them. Then I'ma shoot them. Then I'ma shoot them and fucking loot them. Then I'ma shoot them and then I'ma loop it. And then I'ma loop them. And then I'ma loop him. And then I'ma loop him. And then I'ma loop him.
And Mingus sat
Yeah.
down at the piano.
I used to skateboard. I broke my board, and then I got bored. I fucked a couple whores. Got inside my head. Got inside my head. Got a fucking red. Got a fucking yeah, yo. Got a fucking red. Got a fucking yeah. Why you in my head? Why you in my head? Why you in my head when I read really? Why am I doing? No. Bitch, it's in the title. I'm in the fucking Bible. Bitch, it's in the title. I'm in the fucking Bible. Bitch, I'm just like Michael. Bitch, I'm just like Michael. When I hop into that rim, give me fucking ISO. Use a fucking ISO. Yeah. Get it, yeah. Get it, yeah. Get it, yeah. Get it, yeah. Yeah. 265 likes on this beat. Yo. 265 likes on this beat. 265 likes on this beat. Who you really gon' be like in this beat? Who you gon' be like in the fucking mud? Who you gon' be like when you make it out the mud? When you make it out the mud? When I get it on the rug. When I get it on the rug. When I'm on the rug. When I'm on the run. Give me fucking hug. Give me fucking gun. Shoot my fucking gun. Shoot my fucking Glock. Beam on the Glock. Green on the Glock. Green on the Glock. Yo, green on the Glock. Money in my pocket. Money on the fucking rocket. Shoot the fucking pistol. Shoot the fucking rocket. Shoot the pistol. 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 I'm pissed off. I'ma shoot him with it. Pissed off. Glock 5. I'ma shoot him with it. Glock 9. Glock 5. What the matter with it? What the matter with it? I'ma cap him with it. Yeah. Had a dream the other day. Had a dream the other day. I was on top of the world and it was day. It was day. Now it's night. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright with our life. Remember when I had flow? Remember when I had hoes? Remember when I had gold? Remember when I had road? I forgot how to grow. I forgot how to grow. Now my money too low. Now my money too low. Yeah. Now my money too low. Now I'm stacking real high. I cannot really go. I'm getting way too high. Yeah. I'm getting way too high. Why you don't think I'm lying? Why you don't think I'm lying? Why you don't think I'm crying? Bitch, I'm not running from my problems like that other man. I'm not running from the crowns like that other man. Yeah. When you get into the van, tell me when you hold my hand that you really know me, cause when you leave, I'ma feel real funny. I'ma feel real funny, bitch, you my homie. Listen. Something hypnotic about it when you listen to the song. Something hypnotic about it when you hating on the bar. Something really isn't right all the fucking time, so you gotta switch up the flow when you get on the flow. Listen to me rap and listen to me talk. I'm on my walk when I wrap up on my lock. When I wrap up on my block, they gon' fucking know. When I walk up to your crib, bitch, I'ma fucking blow. Yo, head the smithereens, yo, head the fucking green, yo, head the fucking mean, yo, yeah, I mean. on this earth to question my thoughts, and those who I've lost. To question my thoughts and those who I've lost, and those who I thought. Those were the sauce, those were the bros. I'm with the bros. I am the boss. I went on top of this shit. I am the boss. I am on top of this shit. I am the rock of this shit. I am on lock of this shit. I'm on lock of this shit. I am on lock of this shit. Yeah. I'm on the beat spitting bullshit cause I can't spit what's really on my mind. I can't spit the things I truly find about my life when I ponder, when I wander up in the matrix. Yeah. Wander in the matrix, wander when I face it, wander in the fucking place yet. I can't breathe and I can't see, so I'ma get up in my bed and I'ma watch TV. Cause ain't nothing better to do when you all alone and you on the phone and you got a beat going and you got the tree going and you fucking won't. And you smoking weed with it. Smoking weed with it in the crib by my lonely. Smoking weed with it in the crib, it ain't wrong with me. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? I got a t-shirt, I got a t-shirt, I got a t-shirt, I got a t-shirt, I got a chain, I got a brain, I got a t-shirt and it's working. I got a brain, I got a chain, got a t-shirt and it's working. Saw the shawty twerking, so had to get to working. Had to get up in the mix, had to put the potion. But she looked me in the eyes and she told me, quotient. Back in the days, they used to watch VHS tapes that grew from trees just like grapes. Rapes is not a cool topic. It's not a cool topic. What the fuck happened to Hot Topic? What happened Hot Topic? Why you not the fucking topic? Why you not gonna top it when you the fucking lock? Bitch, I gotta lock it, made it gold. Bitch, I gotta lock it, I ain't old. Only 19. Only 19, got a broken spleen. Only 19 and I got a broken spleen. Only 19 and I got a broken spleen. I don't know this producer on the regular. I don't know this producer on the regular. He is irregular with these beats. He is irregular with these beats. They're too surreal, too white, too something. I can't put my finger on it, can't. I'm not fronting. I swear there's something wrong with them. Something wrong with these songs. Something wrong. Yeah. Jumping out the mix. Beat is jumping out the 6. Yeah, I'm rocking with a 6. Smoking on that fucking 6 with my fucking trip. With my fucking on the crib with my fucking clip. Yo, rubbing on that clip. Rubbing on that clip. Yo. You ever heard of Kanye West? He was the best. He was the best. Never lost a test. Never lost a test. Better than the rest. He was the fucking best. He was the GOAT. He was the GOAT. I gave him throw. Whoa, pause. Kanye West. He's on top. balls, he on my balls, he on my. Oh, she on my balls, that's more like it. Oh, she on my balls, I'm in her jaws. Jaws in the kitty cat, balls in the kitty cat, balls in the kitty cat. I'm a fucking booty, I'm gon' slap. I will never cap in my raps. What you think this is? What you think this is? What you think I'm is? What you think the biz is with it? What you think it is with it? I'ma really think. Bitch, she wearing a vest. Bitch, she is not the best. Bitch, she not Kanye West. Bitch, she not better than the rest. When I got my wrist, I put my chill. When I got my ice, put it on my wrist. I ain't feeling nice, put it on the list. I'ma get the Uber instead with the fucking bread. I'ma tell them to go to the fucking. He got cobwebs, he got shot with lead, he got shot with lead. Oh, nah. Yeah. I was around 19 when my dad left. I was a cat riding a shark. Too much power, motherfuckers hit the Twin Towers on 2001, and that's how it runs. When history goes on and repeat, you gon' eat, you never gon' sleep. When you in the rap game, when you in the trap game, when you in the fucking game, you will not be the same, cause you fucking lame. Yeah, jiggy with it, yeah. Jiggy with it, yeah. Yeah, we on the beat and we jiggy with it. Yeah, we on the beat and we on the beat. Yeah, we on the beat. With my crew, I'm gonna eat. I'ma make it out the trenches. I'ma get off of the benches. I'ma hit on all the wenches. I'ma hit on all the wenches. Listen. Yo. No more grits. Taking no more shit from the fucking cops. From the fucking pigs, yo. Listen. In 2006, I was born. In 2006, I was born, and I started watching porn immediately. Experientially, inherently, embarrassing me, embarrassing we. Yo. Yeah, I'm rolling up that tree with that motherfucking weed. Here we go again with that fucking blunt, and it's in my hand. Yo, pass me the joint and pass me the blunt, pass me the point and pass me the runs. Give me that diesel and give me that diesel and give me that OG sour diesel, give me that OG sour diesel, give me that. I'ma paint it with an easel, give me that easel. Who is this guy who is on my screen? He is not Earl Sweatshirt or the Dream. Yo. Only 19. I just burst my spleen. Yo. And I'm really lean. And I'm fucking. Yo, I'm on a team with it. And I got my cream and I got my deans with it. Yo. I'ma go back to school. I'ma learn all the rules so I don't go to jail. And no one gotta pay my bill.
What
Huh? What? 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 Yo, I'm just at my desk. I'll just do something quiet. Yeah. 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 Yeah, yeah, so, oh, yeah. Yeah. Yo, fuck at the crib, fuck at the crib, fuck at the lip, fuck at the kids, fuck at the kids, fuck at my, yo. I'm a bad influence. A bad influence. I'm in the pad with it. I'm in the pad with it. Fuck what you had with it. Fuck what you had with it. Bitch, I'm in the trash with it. In the trash with it. Eating fucking ass with it. Eating ass with it. Yeah. I'm in the grass with it. I'm in the grass with it. I'm with the lads with it. I'm with the lads. Yo. You was the last with it. You was the last with it. You in the past with it. You in the fucking grass, nigga. Get the fuck up out my face. Get the fuck up out my face. Get the fuck up out my face. All my weed is fucking lace. All my weed is fucking lace. Bitch, I'm in the fucking place. And I cannot fucking care more than I already do. I already do. Bitch, I do not care more than I already do. I'm in the headspace. I'm in the headspace, bitch. I'm in outer space. I'm in the headspace. I'm in the game. I'm in the headspace. I'm in the room. I want a diamond ring. I want a diamond ring. I want all the things. When I rap, I tend to sing. When I rap, I tend to sing. When I rap, I tend to sing. I will tend to sing. Then I sing my song. I sing my song. I sing my song. Listen when I sing my song, cause I will not hit the bong. If you don't listen to my song, I will not hit the fucking bong. Why you waiting so goddamn long for your turn to hit the fucking bong? Why you hitting me with tongs? Why you hitting me with tongs? Them tongues is very fucking long. When they hurt me, hit me in my arm. Very much hurts. Very much hurts. 2000 hertz. Very fucking loud. Very fucking loud. You can hear the crowd. They are fucking loud. Oh. Did you hear that sound? Did you hear that sound from the hound in the ground? He was really loud. He was really loud. And I was really proud, cause he was really loud. When I make them sounds, you gon' really cry. You gon' really cry. Or you gon' really die. You gon' really cry. Or you gon' really die. Sigh. I sigh with my eye, with a sty in my eye. I will never lie. I am not that guy. I am not that guy. I am not that guy. Eating fish with rye. Listen. I will always try. I will always try to never cry. Never cry. When I was spry. When I was spry, I was 5 with the guys and my crew. We are live, making music in the sky. In the sky, in the sky. I'm in the sky, in disguise. I'm disguised. I'm disgusted with your actions. Disgusted with your actions. In a fucking fraction. Get you killed in the fraction of a second. fraction of a second, we gon' make you fucking breakfast. We gon' make you question your entire existence. When you go to bed, you gon' think of us. When you in the crib, you gon' think of us. Us. Run away from the car, run away from the bar, run away from everybody that's making you real hard. Why you always, yo, run away from the car, run away from the bar, run away from the bar, run away from the car, yo. I'm Tyler with a briefcase, I'm Tyler with a few cases, I'm Tyler with a few faces, I'm Tyler in a few places. Listen when I rap, cause I got the money with it. Got the money with it. Everybody around me seems to misunderstand. Everybody in me. Whoa, listen when I talk, cause I am talking facts. Listen when I talk, cause I am speaking all the facts and the facts,
Tyler, I wanted to call. Just ask how you're doing. You know, you've been pretty distant lately. I just wanted to say, it's been a long time, and I just wanted to catch up. That's all. Give me a call back if you get this. See you, Tyler. And he called my phone, he was once my really bro. He was once my bro, and he got really low. He said he would kill me if I got a new hoe. So I went to run away, and I went to go to the place where there were no ways he could find me. Bro was really scary, bro had a gun. Bro was really scary, I had to run. I said that a few times, I can really rhyme. So I'm freestyling off the dome. Freestyle in my home. Freestyle, you are clones. Freestyle, we are wrong. Woe is me, I'm mad. Woe is me, I'm mad. Woe is me, I'm sad. Woe is me, I'm glad. I'm glad you went to the store and got yourself some groceries. Groceries, gross to me. Yeah, that's gross to me, what you really did. You is not a bid, you is not the one. You is not the one with the gun, son. Man, you are not the one with the plan. Hey, Tyler, I know you told me what you told me in your message, and I just wanted to say I'm sorry. I know I haven't been a good friend, and I know, things between us have been a little distant. Alright, I'll say it. I haven't really been talking to you. I'm sorry. I know I said that if you got a new hoe, that I'd like kill you or whatever, but that was just a joke. That was just a joke. I'm the bloke with the mic now, and the crowd is going wild. Crowd is going wild. Crowd is going wild while I freestyle. Freestyle on you hoes. Freestyle on the fucking whole globe. Yo, listen, Tyler. Listen. I don't really fuck with you in the night, and like if you look at some random person and was like, do you fuck with them? I'd be like, no. You see what I'm saying? But like, you still my bro. Okay. I just wanted to catch up. Alright, dog. I'll catch you. Alright, now this is Tyler's response to that last joke.
You feel like home to me, my love, and I don't wanna give you up.
I'm enjoying my time with my hoe. Enjoying my time with my hoe. So I'm making this rhyme from my hoe. Making this rhyme from my hoe. Yo, I spent the time in that hoe. Spent that time in that hoe. I was in that jail. In that jail. Had no bail. On probation with my fucking PB. Yo. In probation with my fucking PO. Smelling like B.O. Smelling like B.O. With my motherfucking trio. With my fucking trio. Yo, I'm with Dio. Yo, I'm with Dio from JoJo. He's a cool guy. Too bad he dies.
Anyway, let me get back to the point. Tyler speaking, and he got something to say. Just listen. Yo, I really love my bitch, and she will never snitch, and she will never switch. So I'm here with my bitch every day with it. Every day with it, I'm with my bitch with it, and we gon' lay with it. Yo, having sex with my bitch is so amazing. Tyrannosaurus Rex in the building, it's amazing. Yeah, it's fantastic. Mr. Elastic moves like plastic. Oh my god, baby girl got a butt that move like jelly. And baby girl got the butt, I'm so jelly. Oh my god, I put that ass in shit. I put my. Anyway, bitch. Ho thinks I'm Steve Lacy. Ho thinks I'm Daniel Caesar. Ho thinks I'm crazy. She thinks I'm the motherfucking man. She thinks I am the motherfucking man with the plan, with the man. Oh, my name is really Stan. Name is really Stan. Name is really Stan. You can understand. You can understand. You can understand when I really say. Bitch, don't tap the glass. Bitch, don't tap the glass, or I will tap your ass. Do not tap the glass, or I will tap your ass. Bitch, I'm eating bass with my fucking lass. Yo, I'm in class with it. I'm in class with it. Yo, I'm in class with it. Taking y'all to class with it. Taking y'all to class. Taking y'all to class. Bitches with some sass. Bitches with some ass. I got the gas, I got the mo, I got the gas, I got the whoa, I got the whip, I got a whip, I'm gon' stir it up. I got a whip, I got the whip, I'm gon' stir it up. I got a whip and I'm gon' stir it up. I got a whip and I'm gon' stir it up. I got a whip and I'm gon' stir it up. Listen, bitch, I'm not Drake. Bitch, I'm not Drake. Bitch, I'm not Drake. Bitch, I'm not Drake. You can't compare me to that fool. Bitch, I am not Drake. Bitch, I am not Drake. Bitch, I am not Drake. I am not Drake. You can't fake this greatness. Unlike him, he's a fucking ape. Unlike Drake, who went ape shit. I'm the fucking best. You can't fake it. I'm the fucking greatest, you can't fake it. Fake it. What's on your mind? Hello? Tyler the Creator. I take back everything I said. Alright, you're the man. Yeah, you the man, Tyler. You got the bitches. And they never snitches, and they never switches. But I gotta tell you something. I gotta tell you something from the motherfucking... From the heart, I gotta tell you this. From the heart, I gotta tell you this. That's the part I didn't tell you this. I didn't tell you this. Yo, you never miss. And every song's a fucking hit. But you gotta hear me when I spit. Because I got something to tell you. You're a fucking bitch. And you're a fucking loser. And I'm a fucking mover. And I get all that money. I am a remover. And I'll take off your kidney. I'll take off your kidney. I'll take out your honey. Yes, I'll kill your woman. Yes, I am not playing. Cause you are nah, that's not the point. That's not the point. She just a bitch. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. When I get up in the crib, I'ma tell him all the fucking things he did when he was drunk, when he was drunk, when he was crunk. He gon' remember. He gon' remember all the shit he did. He gon' remember all the shit he did. Save himself from all the embarrassment. Save himself from the embarrassment. Yo. You gon' remember what you did. You gon' remember what you did. You gon' remember what you did. Before I did the bid. Before I did the bid, you did what you did. You did what you did to get with your bid. You did not know that bitch was my sis. Yo, came from the same blood. Came from the same blood. You tapping on my blood. You tapping on my blood, Yo. That must sting like a motherfucker, Tyler. Cause you didn't know that I was really related to that motherfucker, Tyler. That is my sister.
You're fucking on my sister. She got her dick in your mouth. Wait a minute. That went the wrong way. That went the wrong way. I'm letting the song play. I'm letting the song play. I'm letting the song play. Cause that went the wrong way. And when I get on top, tell everybody I'm not gay. Cause everyone seems to wanna insinuate. But when I actuate, and when I relate, I gotta tell everybody from the bottom of my heart, I hate Tyler the Creator, cause he's a fucking fart. I can't stand that motherfucker, he can't play his cards. He can't play his cards, so now he's in the fucking dark. With no torch and no candle, no torch and no handle. He can't hold the fucking wall next to him cause it's blamble. Blamble's not a word, I am the greatest. Blamble's not the word, but bird is the word. When I get the money, I'm on top. Benjamin's is blue. Benjamin's is blue, like some glue with it, yeah. I was a slime in a past life. I was a slime, committing crime with my family, Kim and Kimberly, yo. Every day he lives it. Every day she lives it. Talk your shit, sister.
Through the music it gets to you.
Tell him how you really feel.
I've been blessed to play and sing
Hail, sister.
since
Hail,
the age
sister.
of 3.
Praise Jesus, sister.
You know how glad
Yeah.
I am God made his
Tell me what's on your mind.
Thank you, Lord.
Tell me how you love the God. Tell me how you love the God. Tell me how you love Jesus. Tell me how you love Jesus. I am Steezus with the fucking steez. I am Steezus. Remember when Kanye West dropped Jesus? Remember when Kanye West killed Jesus? Remember when they made a beam about Steezus? Jesus skateboarding. Jesus skateboarding. It got really boring. Watching all that porn in my room with my foreign. Yo, foreign exchange student. He's a foreign exchange student. He's a foreign exchange student. Yeah, when I got on my game, when I got on my grind. When I got on the game, when I got on the grind. You are lame, you are lime, you are lame, you are lime. Good life, good life, good life. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god, guys. When I got to the prize. When I got to the prize. Listen. Going to McDonald's. Going to McDonald's with my bros. Yo. Kanye West and Travis Scott, bully type beat. Kanye West and Travis Scott, bully type beat. Kanye West and Scott, Travis Scott, type beat. MPK mini, AKI, MPK mini. Yeah. Pocos pero, we grow together. Pocos pero, locos pero, nosotros. Pocos pero, locos a nosotros. Pocos pero, locos y a nosotros. Nosotros y no bam. Just like America, we gon' buy your country. Just like America, we gon' buy your country. Just like America, we gon' buy your country. And your mommy, and your daddy, and your mommy, and your sister. And your mommy, and your daddy, and your mommy, and your sister. We won't miss her. Trust me, we won't miss her. We know where she's at, we know where she's at with it. At the Diddy parties, at the fucking crab with it. Yo, she's it. At the Diddy parties, at the fucking frats with it. With the fucking ass, she gon' shake the ass with it. She gon' shake the ass in front of the class with it. Front of the class with it. Front of the class with it. Front of the class with it.
Gave you love.
I gave you love.
I gave you all.
Give me love, give me the love, give me the bud, give me the love, give me the bud, give me the love, give me your bud, give me your bud, give me your drugs are bad, drugs are bad, drugs are bad, yeah. I'm in the gun, I'm in the cab, I'm in the cab. In New York, in the cab, we gon' hail the cab, we gon' hail the cab to the crib, to the pad.
We gon' hail the crib to the crib to the crib to the bed, yeah. When I run a bed, yeah. When I'm on the block with it, when I'm on the block selling to the kids. Selling crack to the kids, selling crack to the kids in the trap with the kids. My name is Lucky and I'm a pedophile. My name is Lucky and I'm a pedophile. My name is Lucky and I like kids. My name is Lucky and I'm fat and I like kids. My name is Lucky and I'm addicted. I'm addicted to lean. I'm addicted to lean. I'm addicted to lean. I'm addicted to lean. And so is my whole team. I'm addicted to lean and so is my whole team. I'm addicted to lean and so is my whole team. I'm on top of the game. I'm on top of your lanes. I'm on top of the game and I'm on top of you lanes. Yo. We are not the same when I come up in the Beamer. We are not the same when I come up in the Beamer. You gon' get really for the lever. You gon' get Bieber fever. You gon' get Bieber fever. Yo, fuck them lesbian bitches. Fuck them lesbian bitches. Fucking all the real bitches. Fuck them lesbian bitches. Fucking all the real bitches. We straight men, listen out, cause you all lesbian bitches is taking over the game. Taking over the game. We can't stand you fucking lames. All you lesbian games. You just getting game. You just getting game. You just getting game while we getting gains in a jump. In a jump. In a jump. In a jump. Yeah. Partisan. Upper decky. Looking sexy. Looking sexy in the Lexi. Sexy in a Lexi with my fucking cousin, yeah. Me and my cousin, he got a Lexus. We in the car. He gon' drive us to Texas. We going to Texas. And the rest is history. We going to Texas. Please don't text us. Cause the rest is for the textbooks. Yeah, rest is for the textbooks. Rest is for the textbooks. Yeah. Textbook. Yo, tell your shit. Mike Tyson throw them punches. Mike Tyson bite them ears. Mike Tyson throw them punches. Yeah. Throw them punches. Give me the lunches. My name is Lucky and my favorite food is lunch and dinner and breakfast. I like pancakes and waffles and grits and steak and sausage and burgers and lean. I really like lean. My name is Lucky. I'm lean. Truly flowing through the wilderness at 3 a.m. Long by my lonesome. I'm so lonely.
Let's kill up.
Yeah, I'm living in my crib by myself. Up in my crib by myself. Smoking on that top shelf. Smoking on the crib with myself. Listen. I'm just like a Keebler elf. I'm smoking that top shelf. Just like a Keebler elf. I be smoking top shelf. Just like a Keebler elf. I'm by myself. Smoking by myself. Smoking on that top shelf. Smoking on that top shelf. Westside Gun and Griselda type beat, playing Zelda my meat, playing Zelda beat my meat. Malfunction, all the gals in the function. Going home now, cause all this drinking got me aroused. This is from Fantastic Planet. This looks like a creature from Fantastic Planet. I don't think it is actually. Yeah. Got bullet holes in my head. I was cooking cocaine in the microwave by my fucking self. In the microwave, yo. I was cooking microwave in the microwave, cocaine in the microwave. Yo, went that way, not the other way. Gotta look me in my face when you talking to me while I'm rhyming. Yeah.
All this weed I be grinding. All this weed that I be grinding. All this weed that I be trying. All this all this weed that I be grinding. All this weed that I be trying. All this weed that I be smoking. All this weed that I be toking. All this weed that Freddie Gibbs got in his fucking crib. All that Freddie Gibbs got in his fucking crib. Yeah, we on the ghost roof, smoking fucking big booth, smoking on that bad boo, smoking on that bad boo. Bitch told me get into the booth, so I did, and then I sold the money to the bed. Little big gon' twerk on my dick with the work, twerk on my dick, do the work like a Turk. Like a Turk. Listen, work. Yeah, what the fuck? I got a Glock with a beam. I got a Glock with a beam on my fucking team. Got a Glock with the beam. Glock with the beam. With my fucking team. With my fucking team. Smoking on the bud and the cars with my team. Smoking on the bud, did you fart? Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. What you do? Oh my god, you smell like booze. Yo, my Mexican dad, he went to the pad. He took his shirt off. He's built like some grass. He's built like some ass. He's built like a fridge. He's built like a bitch. He's melting on the sides. And he's trying to ride the motorcycle, but the bicycle died. It was an electric one. The motherfucker died. I ain't got no dad. Mexican died. I ain't got no dad. Listen to me while I spit these bars, and I look at the water in my room, in my car. Keys to my car in my pocket of my drawers. Yo, Freddie Gibbs and the Alchemist. 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 Freddie Gibbs and the Alchemist made this beat. Freddie Gibbs and the Alchemist made this beat. Freddie Gibbs and the Alchemist. Freddie Gibbs and the Alchemist. You counted it, you counted it. Bitch, are you counting it? Bitch, are you counting it? My money, yeah, I'm needing it. Money, yeah, I'm needing. All the money that I'm freeing. Money that I'm getting, yeah. Yeah. What you saying though? Yo, take it back. Yo, this is not a sweatshirt, but we gon' rock with it. Yo, taking it back to the classics, taking it back to the blast, taking it back to like a blast to the bait to the past, taking it back like a blast to the past. Everybody gotta know what I'm really about. Yeah. Yeah, I'm with my crew. Yeah, I'm with my fucking troop. Yeah, we smoking on that booth. Yeah, we smoking on that. Smoking on that. Yo, smoking on some blunts and some joints and some joints. Smoking on that blunts and some joints and some blunts. Yeah, alright. Got a butt in the grinder, and I'm on grinder. Yo, my bitch is on Feet Finder. And we're making that money together. I love her so. Make that money together, we gon' make it forever. Make that money together, on Feet Finder forever. She is so clever. She sends men pictures of her feet and she makes money. Yo. Oh my god. And she's so funny. Listen. She makes money on Feet Finder. OnlyFans? That's just the next step up. I can't wait to see her profit. Yeah, my bitch makes money selling her body. She makes money selling her body. I haven't seen as much as the guys on her OnlyFans. I haven't had sex as much with my I haven't had sex as much with my bitch than the guys that are paying for his shit on OF. On OF. Put that on OF. On God. Fuck. Bitch, she put that shit on God. She is cheating on my ass. She is cheating on my ass. That is my really last. That girl will not be my last. That girl will not be my last. I will go on to my life. I will move on to my life, and I will find my real wife. Find my real wife. I should have known when she was on Feet Finder. I should have known when she was on Feet Finder. When she was on that grinder. When she was on that Tinder. When she was on that Tinder. I knew she was a hoe from the fucking jump. I knew she was a hoe from the fucking jump. But I wanted that butt, and I didn't get the hump. I didn't get the hump on that fucking rump. Earl Sweatshirt didn't get the hump on the rump.
This shit is blasphemous. I didn't ask for this. My name is Kendrick, and I'm with Absol, and we're on the track together. My name is Absol. I'm on the. My name is Absol. I'm on the track. My name is Absol. I'm on the track.
Nah, I can't sound like Absol.
My name is Kendrick. I'm on the fucking track with my dick on the slacks. Listen to me when I rap. Yo.
Bitch, I got Catholic candles in the fucking background, and I'm wearing all white. This is my fucking real crown. Why I got the stains on my penis? Why I got the stains? I won't leave it. Yo. All this greenery in the scenery. All this greenery in the scenery that I'm seeing on my fucking screen. Greenery in the scenery on my screenery. On my.
This is blasphemous. This shit is blasphemous. I didn't ask for this. This shit is blasphemous. I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask for rapping on this beat with Absol. I didn't rap for this beat with my soul. I didn't ask to rap on this beat named Butterfly. I didn't ask to make this beat while I'm gonna die. I didn't make the beat that this I'm gonna cry. I didn't really try. When I freestyle, I don't really wanna style. Bitch, I'm rapping, and I'm never capping, and I'm getting, and I'm clapping on my foes, and the hoes with the fucking holes. All 3 of them hoes, 4 if you push them thing together, 5 if you count the toes. Yo, take it slow with it. No time to go with it. No reason to go fast. No reason to go fast to class when you sucking on that ass. Sorry. When you moving with that mass, you about 300 pounds. 300 pounds, stupid idiot with the fucking frown. Fatter than my hound. What it mean to go to town on a girl that's fucking brown? Pause what I said. Don't really worry about it, cause it's out my fucking head. It's out my fucking bed. Bitch, I'm going to bed. After this fucking song, I'm gonna start rapping. And I'm gonna stop capping. Yes, I've been capping on these fucking beats this whole time. Nothing I said was remotely true. Nothing I said was really fucking true. With the 2, with the 3, with the 4, with the 5. With the 4, with the 5. And I am live. I gotta take a shit low key before I go to bed. Yo, that shit before you go to bed. Yo, whoa, before you wet the bed. Wet the bed with your fucking piss stains on it. Had a fucking dream, I was fucking in the rain on it. Go against the grain on it, go against the fame on it, go against the lane on it, go against the train on it, go against the chain on it. Everybody knows when you get into the grove. Get into the grove, we gon' shoot you.
Grove Street families, Chamberlain families. I'ma go to bed after this track ends and this piano starts tapping on the fucking head with it, yeah. I'ma need that hammer to stop hitting the strings. I'ma need the hammer to stop hitting the strings. Yeah, we'll try one more, fuck it.
Yeah. I remember being in the trenches. I remember being in the benches. I remember being in the stenches. And that shit was stench. That shit was stink. That shit was stink. But my bitch, her pussy is pink, so it's okay. It's okay, and I'm not gay, so now it's even more okay, and I am straight. Ab-soul and jazz type beat name cycles. Ass type and beat name Saint Nine cycles. Michaels. Whoever on the drums is spazzing right now, and I can't really go into the crowd cause I can't right now, and I need everybody to get into the fucking club right now, cause we gonna make it fucking bump right now, and we gonna make it jump right now. Yo, me and Kendrick like Beavis and Butthead, and we had a dream the other day that we were getting nothing but head, and I'ma need you to listen cause I'ma need a witness to all these rap and I'ma need you to listen cause I'ma need a witness to see me just hot shit that I'm dropping all these fake rapper faggots. Yeah, I'm from Compton. I'm from Compton and I rap on jazz beats cause I'm often rapping on these beats cause I cannot stop. I cannot stop and my name's Ab-Soul. I cannot drop a single song cause I'm not rapping no more. But I am rapping, so I don't know what's going on though. Listen. Yo, I'm Ab-Soul and I got so much soul. I got so much soul to share with the world, the whole globe. I got so much soul to share with the whole globe. Yo, I gotta go to bed. I gotta go to sleep. I gotta go get head. Yeah. Hopefully I get some head in the next couple months so that I can stop rapping and stop going to bed in like a couple fucking months. And I got some runs, got some weed instruments and some fucking trunks. Trick or trunk, bitch. I got the candy. I got the candy to start rapping on the fucking mini. Kanye West type beat, close the truth. And Kendrick is a feature on this song. Kendrick is a feature on this song, even though he don't like the drums. Kendrick is the drums. Kendrick is the drums of the song. He gon' fit the bars between each drum. Yeah. When I look at music, all I see is bars. All I see is cars. All I see is lies and the bars. Yeah. Get into the license. Get into the license. Going to Texas. Going to Texas, and next is your house, and we gon' sex up your house. Don't set to your house. It's like Hotline Miami, the way I'm rapping on this beat, and it don't make no sense, and I can't stand it. Eating mac and cheese, eating on the bees, eating on the trees, eating on the leaves. Eating on the leaves like a rabbit in this bees. Eating like a yeah, finally it's over. I'm gonna go to bed, y'all. I'm so tired. I'm so tired that you can hear it on my voice. Oh my God, I'm so sleepy. I'm so tired. I'm not awake anymore. Good night,
before I do that, before I go to bed, I think I'm gonna smoke some weed. Smoke some weed. I'm gonna smoke some Zaza. Bitch, I'm with the guys. We gon' go outside. We gon' go outside and we gon' try. We gon' try to slide on the fucking guys. Try to slide on these fucking. I'm living on a high end. You're counting money, you're counting money, you're counting money, you're counting on the money, you're counting on the money, you're counting all 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 the money, that
What can even be said about Son Goku after all these years? Well, he's popular first and foremost. We're talking about someone who could be compared to a Superman, a Tom and Jerry, a Bugs Bunny in terms of ubiquity. People know who Goku is, at least on a surface level. With popularity comes influence. After Toriyama's success with Dragon Ball, the Big Three emerged, all using main characters that follow Goku's examples. Oda gave us another Sun Wukong analog in Luffy. Kishimoto and Kubo leaned into orange color schemes for Naruto and Ichigo. What else? Goku Strong. In fact, it wouldn't be unfair to call him the symbol of strength, at least in the anime community. With that in mind, what would you say about his character? For Goku to be so impactful, his story has to be relatable in some way, right? Well, as a fan of Dragon Ball, I labeled Goku as a flat character for years. In comparison to a Gohan, a Piccolo, or a Vegeta, it seems like he doesn't really change. He's just as happy and kind and adventurous at the end of the story as he was at the beginning. And people are usually reacting to him in the way that he is, so I thought he wasn't the kind of character who needed to develop. This video needed to be made because my old opinion is actually wrong. Goku doesn't just change and develop, he actually becomes a different person several times over.
Well, I kind of agree on that Dragon Ball has more character development that people seem to write on. Yeah.
Now, this isn't your modern Goku from Super, we're talking original Dragon Ball, straight manga. With that premise in mind, what's the word? Malachi here, I talk about manga. If you're a fan of Dragon Ball like me, consider giving the video a like and subscribing to the channel. Toriyama actually did a lot of the formatting for this video for me. Goku makes 5 pivotal decisions that make talking about his character super easy. Specifically, we're going to be talking about him sparing Piccolo and Vegeta, killing Frieza, sending Gohan to fight Cell, and staying dead at the end of the Cell arc.
Thanks. Beat up. No.
I'm sure we're all pretty familiar with this scene. It's the beginning of a controversial pattern. Goku sparing his enemies is a staple of the series. I consider Piccolo Daimon and the 23rd World Martial Arts Tournament to be two halves of the same story, and they both got hints of what Dragon Ball will become in the future. With that in mind, Piccolo Jr. being the first to be spared makes a lot of sense in a meta-contextual way. What you might not know about this scene is that Goku just doesn't make one decision here. Foundationally, he spares Piccolo's life, that much is clear. The reasoning here makes sense as well. Goku had been saying that he wasn't going to kill Piccolo since chapter 180, so nobody should be surprised. If Piccolo dies, so does Kami. And even though Kami shows that he's prepared to sacrifice his own life after the fight is over, Goku obviously doesn't agree. Sounds pretty clear so far, right? The way that Goku found to stop Piccolo without killing him was just to beat him up. In fact, this fight is so one-sided when you think about it. The odds are stacked against Goku. He needs to get Kami out of Piccolo's stomach, beat him non-lethally, and protect his friends on the sideline, all while sticking to those tournament rules, no killing and you can't go out of bounds. Despite these restrictions, he outthinks Piccolo, rescues Kami, and just knocks Piccolo out at the end. It's not until he gets off guard that the fight starts to become more serious. That aside though, what's the other decision that Goku makes here? It's simple, he gives Piccolo a Senzu. This might feel familiar as we'll talk about him doing similar things with Frieza and Cell later, but I'd argue that this is the worst example of Goku healing an enemy. So what's the reasoning here? Well, Goku doesn't want to lose his arch nemesis so quickly, and he thinks that no matter how much Piccolo trains, he'll be able to surpass that by one full level. Now wait a second, there's a problem here. Goku thinking that he can out-train Piccolo is fine, in theory at least. Goku does come to the tournament looking the best out of everybody. His perception is clearly on a different level from everybody else. He's the first to become suspicious of Kami and Shen's body, the first to notice that Tao Pai Pai really isn't that impressive, and he easily breaks down Tien's 4-body technique. He can also obviously keep a cool head during fights, as we see when he tricks Piccolo into growing too big so that he can rescue Kami. It's clear that he's reached the end point of the Turtle School. At this point, him wearing the turtle insignia is just a show of respect to Roshi. He's nobody's student now. We know that Piccolo also trained before the tournament, but clearly Goku was just better in the end. So what's the problem here? It's common sense. Goku isn't the only person who's going to be affected by this decision. During the fight, Piccolo states that even 100 of Goku's allies wouldn't stand a chance against him. On top of that, Kami himself is outright admitting inferiority to Piccolo. So what does that mean? Well, Piccolo can just fly off, recover, and kill everybody else in the world no problem, God included. You might say, oh, he wants to beat Goku first, didn't he come to the tournament just to do that? Well, we see in the fight, Goku can get off guarded just like anybody else. I'm not saying that Piccolo should have just snuck Goku again right after the fight. My point is that it doesn't make sense to just let Piccolo roam free. If only there was a solution offered by another member of the cast. Oh, after Goku gives Piccolo the Senzu, Krillin asks why they couldn't have just sealed him in the bottle. I can't help but agree. We know Piccolo can reflect the Mafuba, but definitely not after he's been beaten an inch within his life. Kami can do it, Tien can do it, even Roshi can do it, even if he's the only one out of the three who died from the recoil. So why does Goku give Piccolo that Senzu? It's clear. His priorities are obviously more important than everybody else's. He wants to let Piccolo go and train, so nobody can really say anything to Goku. The supporting cast is constantly doubting Goku's methods, but what can you really say to the guy who saved the world twice now? Nothing at all, just let him do what he wants. Now, don't take this as Goku slander. At the end of the day, he did a good thing by beating Piccolo. My point here is that with the information the cast had at the moment, Piccolo should have gotten sealed up. The importance of this scene is in the nuance of his behavior. Our main character is the kind of guy who will stop evil, but in his own way. In short, Goku's more than a little selfish. He turns down Kami's offer to become God because that just sounds boring to him. So what could be more entertaining than watching the journey of someone so straightforward but so nuanced? Let me sum it up in a different way. We all know that Goku's heart is pure, but what is it made out of? This scene is even more famous than the last one. Goku spares Vegeta because he's never met someone this strong before. He needs him to stay alive so that he can surpass him. Once again, Krillin can't help but let Goku have his way. He literally says, "You saved the Earth, so have it your way." But did Goku really save the Earth by himself this time? We'll come back to that later, but for now, just know this is an objectively bad decision from Goku, but we can almost excuse him from having bad judgment here. Now, people sleep on this arc, but it's the catalyst for a lot of Goku's growth in the story. I'm sure we all know how important Goku coming to terms with his full identity is. When Raditz arrives, Goku outright rejects him, as he should. Someone who would kidnap his son is no brother of his, and a race that would pillage planets isn't one that Goku wants to be a part of at all. As he rejects the Saiyans, he's claimed as an Earthling by Roshi and Krillin. Note the fear that Goku feels as he follows after Raditz. Very human. There's no excitement to be found.
Get more in the pocket this drum month at Sweetwater. Save up to 55% on shells, symbols, and essentials. Explore new arrivals, including F-Note kits available for the first time. Plus, favorites such as Roland, DW, and Sabian can qualify for up to 48-month special financing. Never miss a beat.
Easy to understand, right? Well, this is the beginning of an internal conflict that won't be resolved for 200 chapters. During the Vegeta fight, Goku learns that he killed his grandfather as an Ozaru.
Alright, we're gonna be smoking
a revelation like this almost cancels out.
We're gonna smoke all that Zaza.
We're
gonna get on that Zaza.
Yeah,
we're gonna
two
get
are
on
his
the high
master
end.
and fellow
And we're gonna
pupil
get
at
on
the
our
Turtle School. But who really introduced Goku to martial arts, to being a human? Son Gohan, who he just learned that he killed. Outwardly, it may look like Goku moves on from this quickly, but when you look closely, you'll see that that's not the case at all. So it seems like being a Saiyan is the worst thing ever, right? Vegeta kills Nappa without hesitation, and those two were never coming to Earth to revive Raditz, they just wanted the Dragon Balls in general. Well, all this bad is counterbalanced by necessity. Think about it. After Goku dies, his training with King Kai is fundamentally tied to the nature of the Saiyans. He's forced to train in 10 times gravity, and this is when we see Goku actively claim his identity for the first time. He's a Saiyan too, of course. Think of this part of Goku's nature as hiding in the background for now, just like King Kai's symbol that he sneaks onto the back of Goku's gi. He's not a member of the Turtle School now, he's got the expectations of King Kai's training weighing on his back, right along with his newfound Saiyan identity. When it's time for him to fight Vegeta, he's outright excited. Despite this baggage festering in the background, Goku's still an Earthling. If all that wasn't enough for Goku to deal with, he arrives to the fight and most of his allies are dead. People don't talk about how angry Goku gets here. Krillin states he's never seen Goku this mad, and of course he hasn't. The only time we've seen Goku this angry was after Krillin died. So let's talk about how Goku dealt with Tambourine and Nappa. First, Goku gets so disrespectful when he gets mad. He hits Tambourine with the peace sign and then he does Nappa dirty by standing on his head. The main difference here is that Goku actually shows Nappa more mercy, just breaking his back, while Tambourine got disintegrated. It demonstrates some growth on Goku's part. He can be angry but still moral. So the clear conclusion from all of this information is that Goku's dealing with a whole bunch of stuff right now. He asked that Krillin and Gohan let him fight alone just like he fought against Piccolo. Nappa also gets dealt with, but Vegeta is a little harder. I hope we can all agree that Goku lost the one-on-one here. If you don't think that, here's the statement. When you take into consideration the fact that Goku lost, the end of the fight starts to become extremely important. If the Kaioken, the Kamehameha, and the Spirit Bomb weren't enough, who really saved the day here? Yajirobe, who sliced Vegeta up, Krillin, who threw the Spirit Bomb when Goku couldn't, and Gohan, who crushed Vegeta as an Ozaru. You can't argue with the fact that Goku didn't win this fight alone. He didn't save the world by himself this time, so he can't demand that Krillin suddenly spare Vegeta. Now, I'm sure Krillin heard him out because of his prior 2 times saving the world by himself, but at this point it's getting a little ridiculous. It's a bad decision, but Goku clearly isn't in the right space to be making it, with his Saiyan biology starting to become more prominent, all while the foundations of his life are shattered. Even King Kai knows that he made the wrong choice, so let's move on to Namek. With this one, I'm gonna have to address some preconceived notions that I had about this arc before doing the research for this video. If you happen to think that Goku came to terms with his Saiyan heritage on Namek, you'd unfortunately be wrong, but I had your same opinion, so hopefully I can explain why that's not the case. This arc opens with Goku in a hospital bed. Krillin and Gohan head for Namek while Goku recovers and waits for Vegeta to assumedly return to Earth. Goku's training while he's still in bandages, and when word gets back that Vegeta's on Namek, Goku can't help but admit that he was wrong to spare his life. There you have it. Vegeta isn't like Piccolo. He won't just sit around until it's time for a rematch, he'll do whatever he wants to do, and Goku's loved ones are in danger because of that mistake. Let's dig into that a little bit deeper. You might say, oh, Goku ended up being right in the end because Vegeta became a good guy. I personally disagree. Vegeta was trying to kill Goku until the end of the Cell arc, and in Buu, he took the first chance he could get to fight Goku at the expense of his loved ones and innocent people. Yes, he helps out at the end of the arc, but that doesn't cancel out the bad that he did before that. That aside, keep in mind that we're evaluating these decisions in the context in which they were made, with the knowledge that our cast had at the time. If killing Vegeta made the most sense in the moment, then deciding not to do so is a bad decision in the moment. So after hearing about Vegeta, Goku prepares for Namek. He puts on his new gi, this time of his own volition. Remember, the last time he was wearing that, King Kai snuck his symbol onto the back, so this conscious decision to wear the gi is important. Goku's transportation is just as significant. He rides to Namek in a ship made by Dr. Brief, constructed out of cannibalized Saiyan ship parts. He's literally retracing his voyage to Earth, but in reverse. So he's going to be starting from the beginning of his education, relearning the Turtle School and King Kai's techniques. On top of this, he's literally torturing himself, training under gravity far beyond that of Planet Vegeta. With the Senzu beans he brought, he can push himself almost to death and then recover instantly. The narrator emphasizes that this is the primal cycle of the Saiyans, but it's just as important to notice that Goku's using everything that he's learned up to this point to prepare for Namek. Keep in mind, even though Goku is leaning into his Saiyan abilities, he's still being forced to do so by necessity. He has to train this way if he wants to stand a chance later on. While I'm on the topic, let's talk about why it's so hard to notice Goku's change and development. He's just not around.
But he just got back from his training. After getting back from Namek. After getting back from his training. After being dead.
Masking in Adobe Premiere has never been easier. All you have to do is click the Object Mask tool, select the subject, and it will track with one click. You can still refine the mask as you please, and that's literally it. Try now or free for 7 days.
Metamorph is Auto-Tune's AI vocal transformation tool.
But don't worry, the artists who have been used to train this AI tool
have been compensated royally, so you can transform and metamorph your vocals guilt-free.
Toriyama absolutely loves to save Goku until the end of an arc. In Piccolo Daimao, he's out of commission from chapter 144 to 154, drinking the Ultra Divine water and recovering. During the Saiyan Saga, he's dead and training from chapter 10 to 29. I'm mentioning this trend here because it's the easiest to notice now. Goku leaves for Namek on chapter 56, arrives on chapter 85, then immediately gets hospitalized for another 16 chapters. You might see all this downtime for Goku and say, seems like he's got a lot of time to think, but he's constantly on a timer, headed to rescue his friends or training to beat somebody who nobody else can. Would you be able to reflect in a situation like that? Goku arrives to Namek with power surpassing the limits of the Saiyan race, and the capacity to control that power. This is the Saiyan raised on Earth who could raise his power in an instant so fast that most of the Ginyu Force has no idea what's going on. Keep in mind that the situation Krillin and Gohan are in is pretty much the same as what happened in the Saiyan Saga. They're on the brink of death. Despite this, Goku is much calmer than he was on Earth. Yes, he dismantles Recoome and Birder, but there's no excessive flexing to be seen here. In fact, he spares them so much that Jace is able to escape and go get Captain Ginyu. After this, of course, he loses to Ginyu and our cast pulls out a victory through teamwork and luck. All of Goku's training and he couldn't even get past Frieza's right-hand man. After that, Goku goes into the Healing Pod, and the person who emerges is different. Goku talks about how he surpassed his limits once again, and Krillin mentions how different his energy feels from before. These huge power-ups for Goku aren't anything new. He did the same thing at Karin's place after drinking the Ultra Divine water. What we should keep in mind is that Goku's mind and spirit need time to catch up to the power of his body. What do I mean by that? Well, Goku needed to train with Kami after beating Piccolo, and even though he had great power at that point, he still didn't know how to wield it properly according to Mr. Popo. Kami cuts off his tail permanently during that training, and he returns to the tournament a better fighter. So what happens here on Namek? Goku gets his power up, but he has no teachers left. Only two former enemies in Piccolo and Vegeta, his son who depends on him, and his childhood friend Krillin. Are you seeing how Krillin is Goku's anchor in this situation on this alien planet far away from Earth? When Goku makes it to the battlefield, he speaks to Vegeta. Here we start to learn the rest of what we needed to know about the Saiyans, that Frieza destroyed their planet. Vegeta asks Goku to avenge them, and of course he agrees. Later on in the fight, Goku tells Frieza that the Saiyans died because they killed innocents. So him agreeing to avenge them is a sign that he's starting to forgive himself for killing Son Gohan. If the Saiyans are worth fighting for despite their wrongdoings, Goku himself has to be redeemable in his own eyes as well at this point, right? You might have been able to say that Goku accepts himself here, but something happens that no one could have predicted. When Krillin dies, Goku loses the only thing tethering himself to humanity. As a result, he's out of control in a way we haven't seen since Tambourine. In fact, I saw a tweet about his hair standing up in the same way in both scenes. I don't necessarily think this was foreshadowing because Toriyama definitely hadn't thought of Super Saiyan yet, but it's a nice parallel. As soon as Goku transforms, the disrespect starts. Goku makes a point out of flexing on Frieza. Before, he understood that he needed to beat Frieza to protect the universe, and now he's fighting for purely revenge. Frieza needs to die. Of course, Goku's controversial pure heart speech comes after this. I'm not going to spend that much time on that other than to say that Goku doesn't really know what he's talking about. He heard about Super Saiyan for the first time like 30 chapters ago, and neither Vegeta nor Frieza have really explained to him what it is because they don't know what it is either. What should be focused on here is Goku's behavior during the fight. Even after the planet's core is destroyed, Goku's still bloodthirsty. He wants Frieza to power up even if it means losing time to escape. He wants to stay on Namek despite saying that his priority was the Dragon Balls in chapter 89. Once everybody's gone back on Earth, he's got exactly what he wanted, a one-on-one fight to the death against his friend's killer. So what happens next? Goku fights for a little bit, then decides that it isn't working. Frieza's pride has been shredded, so there's no point in continuing, according to Goku. Now this may seem like it's coming out of left field until you think about the person Goku really is. This is someone who refuses to kill enemies, who carries the pride of a martial artist. It seems like the rage of being a Super Saiyan is starting to leave him bit by bit, and he's regaining his self-control. After this, of course, Frieza cuts himself in half and Goku gives him some energy. I dislike this decision for the exact same reasons as the Vegeta one. Even if Goku is stronger than Frieza, that won't stop him from going after his friends and loved ones. In fact, Frieza literally does that in the next arc, but we'll touch on that later. For now, let's talk about the end of the fight. Frieza tries to attack Goku and he gets blasted for it. There's a lot of discussion around that famous shot of Goku's face after that, so let's add some context to it. We already know Goku doesn't want to kill Frieza anymore. Not only did he let him go, but Goku tells Trunks later on that he was actually going easy on Frieza. I think that the sadness that we see on Goku's face was him accepting the possibility that he could have killed Frieza, not him deciding to fully do it in that moment. That aside, Goku's getting closer to accepting himself, but the Super Saiyan transformation throws another wrench into things. Despite this, Goku still manages to hold true to his ideals, even if they might drive him to make the wrong decision in the moment. He shows the most self-control we've ever seen during this arc, so the ramifications of his choices here will force him to change further, whether he likes it or not. With that in mind, let's talk about Cell.
Hey, Cell!
The Cell Saga is characterized by enemies that Goku just can't beat. He would have died to that heart virus if it wasn't for Trunks. He would have lost to Android 19 if it wasn't for Vegeta. He couldn't handle Cell in his second form and he lost to him outright in the Cell games. So what's to be done with Goku in this part of the story? Ironically, he's at his most effective when he's obsolete like this. He was prepared to clobber Frieza for good on Earth, and he would have done it if Trunks hadn't have arrived. He knew he was sick and rushed the fight with Android 19, and if Dr. Gero hadn't have designed energy-absorbing androids, Goku probably would have blown 19 up then and there. This is a Goku who's prepared to act. Nothing like that conflicted man we saw on Namek. When Goku and Gohan enter the room of Spirit and Time, Goku explains that they'll be getting Gohan up to speed first, even if that may waste some of their time. It's at this point that we start to see hints of Goku's plan. Actually, it's not a hint at all. Goku straight up says it. He wants Gohan to be stronger than he is. What you might not have noticed is that in the process of teaching, Goku finally comes to terms with himself. The setting in itself communicates this. He completes the last part of Kami's training that he couldn't do as a child, the Room of Spirit and Time. He masters the Super Saiyan transformation, getting rid of that restless feeling. He alternates between Saiyan and Earthling, starting his training in armor and setting out for the tournament in a gi. this time with no symbols on it. Goku has truly become his own master at this point, and he's prepared to pass his knowledge on to his son. Of course, there are still a few issues here. The first one is minor, and it can be explained away pretty easily, but it's still worth covering. Goku could have trained harder. Not only did he decide to exit the Room of Spirit in time early, he also turned down a second round. If we look back at the Frieza saga, it's obvious that Goku's capable of training himself to the point of torture if he thinks it's necessary. In fact, he uses the exact same phrasing to justify taking it easy for the last few days before the Cell games. To train anymore would be like torture. So it's clear that he's confident enough in Gohan to tone down his training a little bit. The second issue is the commonly discussed one in the community. Goku doesn't understand his son, and he's a terrible communicator. Let's talk about that communication first. Yes, Goku straight up tells Gohan his intentions up front. Gohan should be stronger than him after their training. However, Gohan is consistently asking Goku what the plan is after they get outside of the room, and Goku suddenly becomes mysterious and vague about things. It's pretty obvious that Gohan took that stronger than me statement as hyperbole and left it there, so when he gets called down to fight, it's a total surprise to him. So if Goku's already messing up the communication, how does he misunderstand Gohan as his son? It's simple. Goku may think that Gohan will fight Cell to protect the world so that he can use the peacetime to be a scientist, but Gohan getting angry doesn't mean what he thinks it does. From Goku's perspective, Gohan's always been strong when angry, so putting him up against Cell is a no-brainer, in theory. However, you can't just throw your son at someone and expect him to automatically blow up in the way that you want him to. It's ironic that Goku spends all that time early on in the chamber with Gohan to talk to him about the anger needed to initially transform, but the conversation kind of stops there. Goku experienced losing control to his anger on Namek, so it would have made sense for him to maybe talk to Gohan about self-control. Instead, we got the situation that Gohan and Goku inadvertently create, where Cell lives just a little bit too long, just like Frieza did on Namek. The third issue is the long-running problem that I've been hinting at. This is kind of the point of the whole video. Goku makes huge decisions about the fate of the world without really consulting anybody. He spared Piccolo on a whim, and his friends groaned. He spared Vegeta selfishly, and his friends wondered if he was in his right mind. He forced King Kai to leave him on Namek alone, and then spared Frieza on a whim. Some of these choices came back to bite everyone and some didn't. Regardless, people let Goku do what he wants because he saved the Earth a few times and because he's the strongest. These two things don't automatically give someone good judgment though, and this all comes to a head against Cell. Goku sacrificing himself to rectify his mistake is bigger than this villain. It's about all the mistakes he's made up to this point. That brings me to his decision to stay dead. In short, I disagree with his phrasing, but I can understand the reasoning. Goku never attracted bad guys, he just never knew how to deal with them in the right way. Roshi told him to strike down evil in a single blow, but what did he do instead? He fought for his pleasure, his rage, his excitement. Now, I don't know if he had to stay dead, but leaving the Earth to Gohan isn't the worst choice. In the end, Goku came to terms with himself and learned as much as he could in the time that he was alive. I think that the contrast between this selfishness and altruism makes for an extremely compelling character. It's clear why Goku's so popular. Now, you might be asking, what about the Buu Saga? Well, this video is already pretty long, and Goku's character in that arc, and honestly just the Buu arc in general, needs a lot of time and explanation and breaking down, so let me know if you want to see a video on that saga in the future. That aside, if you made it this far into the video, thank you so much for watching.
If I had to use one word to describe Goku versus Jiren, it would obviously be the word iconic. In the past 10 years, the Dragon Ball IP has been extremely active, to be honest. A new anime, a manga, movies, video games, apps, you name it. If you're a fan of this story, Dragon Ball released something that you could check out between the years 2016 and 2026. But among all the new story content that's circulated during this period, it's inarguable that Goku vs. Jiren stands apart as the defining cultural moment of modern Dragon Ball. It wouldn't be unfair to say that these episodes of the Super Anime that covered this fight broke the internet, so to speak. They outright crashed platforms like Crunchyroll on release, and you can still find videos on YouTube of crowds of people watching the fight like it was the Super Bowl or the World Cup or something. You truly just had to be there in 2017 to understand what this was like to see. On a personal level, I honestly haven't seen anything like it since, even with the huge success of other series that have been ongoing in the meantime. I could make an entire video on the effect that this fight had on popular culture in general, even outside of the Dragon Ball community, but I don't think I need to explain why Goku vs. Jiren was pivotal for the medium. It's simply one of those moments that defined an entire time period, something that you could expect most people who were online at the time to be aware of, even if they weren't watching it. It was also the last major fight in the final arc of the Super anime, so for some fans, this was the last time they saw Goku outside of the manga, movies, and games, of course. But if I'm not here to talk about cultural impact alone, what are we going to be discussing in this video? It would be easy to discount this fight to assume that its popularity came down to good animation from an already popular anime, but just like everything else, there is more to talk about here, if you're willing to look. Currently, Dragon Ball Super is unfinished, as we all know. With the arrival of Black Frieza in the latest arc of the manga, expectations point towards a storyline with him at the center. But what if I told you there was another easily overlooked dangling thread that was introduced into the story years before the Frieza reveal? Goku vs. Jiren isn't just iconic, it's also a major turning point for modern Dragon Ball as a narrative for a few reasons. First, we know that Goku and Jiren are likely to meet again in the future. Jiren says it himself. Dragon Ball was always a story that kept its antagonists in rotation, reintroducing them into the plot over and over again, and Jiren seems to be no exception. Second, there are certain elements of Jiren's background that could come back into focus later in Super. While Dragon Ball was always bringing villains like Piccolo and Vegeta back into the story, it was also always planting seeds for future developments that it could use later. So, to answer the question I just posed, today we'll be looking into Goku vs. Jiren from as many angles as possible. Not only does this fight have important ramifications for the future of Dragon Ball story, but it also has a unique relationship to the past. For one, there's significance to the most iconic fight in Super being one that Goku lost, especially when you compare it to some of the most important moments in the original series where Goku won. The setting is also of considerable importance as well, as the Tournament of Power doesn't end with Goku
an autistic
versus Jiren.
spasm
It says something about the story being told here.
That's what I would call that.
With that in mind, what's the word?
From
Malachi
smoking
here. I
some
talk
of
about
that
manga.
wild
The topic
salsa.
of Goku versus Jiren was super fun to research because
I've been
the
sober
more I
all
looked
day.
into the story, the more I saw just how pivotal
I might have
this
smoked
fight
this
is
morning,
on
but
pretty much every
I've
level.
been pretty sober
It's
all
the
day.
spine of the Tournament of Power arc, and everything leads up to it, but it's also
chilling,
somehow
bro.
not the point, while also being the peak of the
I'm
storyline
actually
at
high.
the same time.
Like, I'm actually-
If you're new here though, we're gonna be
I'm so
primarily
happy that I'm
looking at the
actually
manga for our discussion. Because the majority of the iconicism points I presented earlier were in reference
Wait,
to
I
the Super
smoked a
anime,
lot,
they
bro.
create a
I
good
smoked a
opportunity
ton.
to get into the manga here, look at some of the differences between
Compared
continuities,
compared to
and
what
figure
I
out which
usually
version
smoke
of
on
the
these
story
streams.
conveyed a clearer message. If you haven't read this arc, this video should also serve as a good summary of some of the ideas that the manga explores. To me, Super really
why is the
started to hit
plastic
its
coming
stride
off
here,
this
and while it's not my absolute favorite arc in this new series, it is in second place. But that's enough intro for today. Let's get started. The Tournament of Power is first and foremost unique. Dragon Ball was always characterized by tournaments, right? As the story developed, Toriyama started to play with the format we had come to expect though. After 3 world martial arts tournaments in the pre-time skip, we never get another again in the story, at least in full. The Cell games were the first major departure from tradition, with Cell allowing a theoretically unlimited number of contestants to fight him one after another with no preliminary. After this, the Buu Saga seems to return to the Tenkaichi Budokai structure before pivoting into the actual story. Our heroes leave the tournament grounds before the first round of fights can fully play out, and on top of that, the preliminaries are different now anyways, with a punching machine and there's a new kids section. The Buu Saga has a lot going on. Anyways, the final tournament in the last chapters of Dragon Ball gets a similar treatment. Goku and Oob fly off before the first round ends, and we don't see what happens next. In Super, the departures from the traditional format are even more drastic. The Universe 6 tournament, for example, is an elimination style bracket with 2 competing teams that knock each other's participants out of the running one by one. Now, the fundamental rules of these tournaments never really changed, but when you think about it, something had to shift, with Dragon Ball changing in scale like it did over time, right?
Damn,
By the
really
22nd
stupid
tournament,
damn
characters
stupid
are
nigga
flying and
cheese.
cheesing the rules by blowing up the
Damn
arena
stupid
before
really
throwing
cheese.
out.
Put the
In the
patty in the
23rd,
cheesy
Piccolo
burger.
becomes
What,
almost too
what,
big to
burger,
fit in the
what,
ring, which
what?
lines
Damn
up with the
really
finals
patty cheese. Put the
themselves
patty
being
in the
almost too
cheese
big to fit
burger.
inside of the
What, what,
tournament.
burger? What,
Piccolo
what?
also
Damn
blows
really
up the
patty
surrounding
cheese. Put
area
the
during
patty
this
in the
match,
cheese
so
burger.
if the main
What,
characters end up
what,
getting much
what,
stronger
damn
going into
really
Z,
pickle cheese. Put
obviously
that
it was going to
really
be
in the
really
cheese
hard to
burger.
put them
What,
back
what,
into another
burger?
tournament
What,
like this without tweaking
damn
some
really
things.
really
The
cheese.
Tournament
Damn
of
really
Power
put the
is the
cheese in the
latest example
burger.
of this
What,
trope in
what,
Dragon Ball.
burger?
Ended up being
What,
very
what? Damn
self-aware
really
and
pickle
taking
cheese.
all
Put
of
the
this into
patty in the cheese
consideration,
burger.
starting with the
What,
Zen
what,
exhibition
burger?
match.
What, what?
For
Damn
one,
really is
we
that
have to
cheese.
take a
Put the
second to
patty in
talk
the
about how
cheese burger.
crazy this
What,
moment
what
was
is
in the
burger?
manga.
What?
Seeing
Damn
all the
really
gods
is
of
that
destruction
cheese. Put the
fighting each
patty in
other
the
was
cheese burger,
completely
boy.
insane. And it did a lot to distract from the lack of build-up that the majority of the other universes had received before this point. Getting into the meta context again though, the Zen exhibition match functions as a kind of reverse preliminary, with the gods who fought actually being disqualified from participating in the actual tournament by the end of things because their battle was too much for Zeno to keep track of. There was no victor, and despite the Grand Priest establishing that a winner would receive a prize, no rewards were given due to the match getting cut short. And to add on to the backwards nature of these preliminaries, in the second match that followed, Goku lost to Toppo. In a series like Dragon Ball, where making it past the preliminaries was always a given, unless you were a side character like Chaozu or Yajirobe, it's extremely interesting that Goku gets quote-unquote knocked out here. Of course, the loss didn't really matter, but it adds to the general feeling of this part of the story and the idea that things are being turned on their head here. Now, the main storytelling function of the exhibition is to create a basis for the rules of the Tournament of Power. No weapons, no killing, no leaving the ring. You've heard this before. After this preliminary where we see all of the gods of destruction fight and Goku lose, the conclusion is that things should essentially be reset to zero. This tournament in a lot of ways represents a return to form for Dragon Ball. Goku says as much later in the arc. It'll be just like the fights from the old days. Outside of the story, a portion of the fan base had been asking for something like this for years, an opportunity for Dragon Ball to showcase the grounded fighting that Toriyama drew back in the day. Inside of the story though, the adjustment ends up being an uncomfortable one for some of our heroes. Goku tries to fly during the Zen exhibition match, and later, when Universe 7 arrives, several members of the team are concerned about not being able to fly. This reset idea is amplified by the physical setting of the tournament itself, the world of Void. It would have been easy for the contest to take place in the same space as the exhibition, but specifically having it take place in a literal void sends a clear message. The characters we've come to know over the course of Dragon Ball have been removed from their typical setting and placed inside of a blank space, where they'll be forced to compete for survival without many of the tools that they've come to rely on in the past. Here, there can be no interruptions, as no one's going to be entering the void to stop things. Destroying the ring entirely like we saw Tien and Cell do would be an instant forfeit, as flight is impossible for all contestants. Even the window of preparation for the tournament seems to be designed to keep everybody off balance and unprepared, as each universe is given less than 2 days to get ready. Overall, this setting strips away most of what's been established, leaving the story bare for this new arc. But if you're a fan of Naruto, you'll know that focusing on a blank sheet of paper might be hard, but if there's a dot in the middle, your eyes will inevitably be drawn there. This Spartan setting draws our attention to the characters inside of the ring above all else. And the stakes here are so much higher than anything we've seen before. Because complete destruction is the consequence of losing, we see a lot of rule bending in the Tournament of Power as well. Funnily enough, this is yet another return to form for this series. The Buu Saga tournaments never finished, and all of the matches that we saw were pretty fair. Goku and the others even play along and use the punching machines in the preliminaries, aside from Vegeta of course. Even the Cell games stuck to their original rules until Cell decided that he wanted to make a last minute change. In the pre-time skip though, we saw a good amount of cheating in these older tournaments, like Chaozu paralyzing Goku from the sidelines in the 22nd, or Tao Pai Pai using a sword in the 23rd. The Tournament of Power follows in this tradition to some extent. Because everything is at stake, contestants simply do what they need to do to survive. And because the gods of destruction aren't exempt from erasure, they do the same. The Fusion from Universe 3, the Batara from Universe 6, and even Androids 17 and 18 are all noted to be just on the edge of the rules. And funnily enough, 17 being an android ends up being pivotal to Universe 7's victory. But things with the setting don't stop there. Let's take it a step further. The Tournament of Power isn't just a tournament. The reason why I say that and why this is important to begin with is because Dragon Ball originally operated in cycles. If you've been around the channel, you've heard it before. 3 adventure arcs in the pre-time skip with the Dragon Balls at their center, Pilaf, Red Ribbon, and Piccolo. 3 tournament arcs, the 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. But don't let the Tournament of Power having the word tournament in its name mislead you. This is also a storyline about the Dragon Balls because they're one of the rewards for winning. We saw this in the Universe 6 tournament as well, and it essentially makes the tournament into an adventure or quest of its own. Making survival the other prize adds another layer to this setting because for most people, staying alive is going to be more important than getting a wish. Those who aim for the wish regardless are unique. On top of that, the wish goes to the last person standing, which is no easy feat in itself. Essentially, the Super Dragon Balls serve to isolate the most important characters of the arc to make a distinction between them and everyone else. Goku, Jiren, and 17 all fit into this idea, but we'll get into that later. The last and most important element of the Tournament of Power is the one rule I've chosen not to mention so far though. It's the main element of this tournament that has never been done before in Dragon Ball, and it ties into the most important theme in the arc. At its core, the Tournament of Power is a battle royale. 8 teams, each with 10 contestants all struggling for survival. As Shin, Beerus, and Whis all say at various points of the arc, this means that the team will be pivotal to the winning universe's success. So the setting strips everything away, isolates the characters, and gives them very little time to prepare to focus our attention on the different teams that'll be competing. Who can assemble the most successful group beforehand? Who can come up with the most effective strategy? Who can work together to ensure their survival? These are the questions asked by the Tournament of Power, and with them, you can pretty much list out the themes on display even if the analysis stops at the setting. Now that we've covered the setting, it's important that we talk about a group of characters that are easy to overlook.
This does not look like this is gonna end well for you guys.
Supergirl.
I started a business to give old clothes a new life, and Chase has supported me from the beginning.
Imagine this. You and your friends just finished fighting for your lives. You barely survived. 4 of your other friends died, and the person who did all this to y'all is probably gonna come back soon and try to do it all again. Vegeta was still out there somewhere, so making it impossible a lot from his relationship with past villains from earlier points in this story. If I were to go as far to flatten Frieza's character down into a single trope, it would be that of the evil leader, a character primarily defined by the forces they command. We've seen this kind of thing from Toriyama before, first in people like Monster Carrot and Pilaf. These were leaders of trios of bad guys, 2 henchmen and 1 boss, with the boss being
From the day Vader was born to the end of his first year in the suit, he had already
Yo,
become
this
more
dude is a
powerful than
nerd,
ever
Chad, bro.
before. That
Look at
claim
this
sits at the
dude.
center
Listen
of
to
every
this dude,
legend
I mean,
scaling debate.
he
Many
sounds
fans assume the
hilarious,
suit broke Vader,
bro.
slowed him, limited him, and stole his potential.
I'm gonna replay the start because it was
From
funny.
the day Vader was born to the
From the day Vader was born. From the day Vader was born.
From the day Vader was born to the end of his first year in the suit, he had already become more powerful than ever before. That
What
claim
is he
sits at the
wielding?
center of every
Practice
legend
lightsaber?
scaling debate. Many fans assume the suit broke Vader, slowed him, limited him, and stole his potential. But the old expanded universe, the Star Wars canon before Disney's 2012 takeover, argues the opposite. Force users channel power through their bodies. What they unleash through telekinesis also fuels their muscles, reflexes, and saber strikes. when Anakin hauled a Separatist battleship during the Clone Wars, a feat reaching small city levels, that same force flowed through his blade. Months later, Count Dooku met him blow for blow at that scale. Both could strike and endure that level of power because both could wield it. That scale kept rising. In the Revenge of the Sith novel, Dooku is described as wielding power on a universal level. Yoda, his equal in Legends, was nearly matched with Sidious. Their Senate duel framed as the struggle of the universe itself. So when the Chosen One overpowered a fully restored Dooku at the start of the film, he locked in a level of power. Then Sidious set out to push him further. The Emperor never believed the suit had broken his apprentice. The Dark Lady Lumia, who studied under both men in later years, held the same view. The Star Wars Complete Encyclopedia states that perception mattered as much as midichlorians, the microscopic life forms that connect a being to the Force. Sidious treated Vader's only weakness as psychological. He spent years building his apprentice past anything Anakin had ever been. Multiple Legends sources describe the Dark Lord growing stronger every year after Mustafar. By Return of the Jedi, he stood at his peak. That peak is hard to picture. However, the Dark Empire comics give a frame. In Dark Empire, Sidious rips open hyperspace itself, creating what he calls a Force Storm. A Darkside text, the Book of Anger, describes these storms as wormholes torn into a higher dimension. The novel Death Star backs this up, explaining that hyperspace isn't just our normal 4 dimensions, it goes beyond them, at least 5-dimensional. And dimensions don't just stack, each new one expands the scale beyond comprehension. A flat plane holds endless lines, a 3-dimensional space holds endless flat planes. Consequently, a 5th-dimensional attack carries infinitely more power than anything striking on our scale, no matter how vast that attack might seem. Sidious controlled those storms with raw darkside rage. He reached full mastery years after his own death over Endor. That same Emperor, in Dark Empire, admits his apprentice had been strong enough to kill him. The Star Wars Fact File 120 places his full recovery many years after Endor as well. So the version of Sidious tearing reality apart with Force Storms is the weakened one. The Vader who could have struck him down sits above that scale. Vader's speed kept up with his power. In the Clone Wars, Obi-Wan Kenobi was clocked at 7.5% the speed of light during a calculated feat. Anakin pushed further still. He stopped a cruiser exiting hyperspace with one hand, a moment scaled at a low end of 3,000 times the speed of light. Blasters in Star Wars fire at light speed, and Vader deflected them from every angle without turning his head. By Return of the Jedi, nothing in the galaxy moved fast enough to surprise him. The blade was the same story. Sidious called his apprentice the most skilled Sith Lord in history. That places the Dark Lord above Darth Maul, above Count Dooku.
It's just funny because you're just looking like you're just looking at a tall dude in a big heavy suit, and he's so slow because it's hard for him to move. And then all the comics and all the lore and everything just keep that lore forever, that he just can't move because the suit is too heavy. That's hilarious. It's literally because of the fact that the actor could not move in the suit. It was so heavy. He was a bodybuilder, bro. Oh, jeez.
In history, that places the Dark Lord above Darth Maul, above Count Dooku, above every Sith of the ancient wars. By the Galactic Civil War, Vader had mastered all 7 lightsaber forms. He switched styles mid-duel, reading his opponent's stance and answering with the form built to break it. Nick Rostu, a Legends mercenary turned enemy of the Empire, noted that Vader, only a year into his fall, already outclassed Carvastor, a warrior who had once outfought Mace Windu in skill, speed, and raw strength. By the original trilogy, no Jedi, no Sith, no warrior in the galaxy could meet his blade. His Force ability list ran longer than most Sith holocrons could hold. Beyond telekinesis, telepathy, and precognition, the Dark Lord crushed organs through the Force, projected lightning, and absorbed blaster fire and Force lightning through Tuda Minas, an ancient dark side defense. He overloaded objects until they exploded. He practiced the art of the small and atomic level technique used to clean toxins from his own body. He controlled beasts, shattered opponents through Dunmok, a verbal dark side attack designed to break the mind, and fed on fear to heal himself and grow stronger. The knowledge behind those powers ran deeper still. As Sidious's most trusted student, Vader trained under the most knowledgeable master of the Rule of Two era, the Sith doctrine of one master and one apprentice. After the Empire seized the Jedi Temple on Coruscant, he held the Jedi Archives. He held the Sith holocrons captured during the Purge, ancient devices built to store nearly endless knowledge. His grasp of Sith sorcery, the rarest dark side art, was second only to his master. The Star Wars Trilogy sourcebook states Vader likely commanded many more abilities than any single record ever captured. Fifth dimensional attack power, reactions thousands of times the speed of light, master of every saber form ever recorded, a library of dark side knowledge no other Sith of the era could touch. And yet, all of it came with a price. The body that carried that power was barely alive. The suit kept Vader breathing through tubes, wires, and machinery wrapped around what Mustafar had left behind. Every step, every strike, every breath ran through life support. A single tear in the chest plate could end him in seconds. And those tears came often. Across both canon and legends, the most feared Sith in the galaxy came within seconds of death more times than anyone outside the Empire ever knew. In the canon film Revenge of the Sith, the story of how Darth Vader almost died begins with the total failure of Anakin Skywalker at the hands of Obi-Wan Kenobi. This was not a quick accident, but the result of a long, exhausting chase across the fires of Mustafar. Obi-Wan knew that he could not win by strength alone. He had to be smarter. He understood that Anakin was blinded by a new, dark power that made him feel invincible. The Jedi Master stayed on the defensive, waiting for the one mistake that would allow him to end the fight. It happened when they reached the banks of a lava river and Obi-Wan realized that the geography of the planet was his best weapon. The Jedi Master leapt onto a high, stable bank of dark sand. By doing this, he gave himself the high ground, an advantage that changed the direction of the fight. He also knew it would provoke Anakin into acting recklessly. When he tried to leap after Obi-Wan, he left himself completely open. In that split second, Obi-Wan delivered a strike that would define the rest of Vader's life. The Jedi Master severed Anakin's legs and his remaining arm, sending the young Sith tumbling down the slope towards the edge of the molten river. As Anakin came to a stop just inches from the lava, the near-death event moved into its critical phase. Obi-Wan did not deliver a final blow, but stood and watched as the environment began to destroy the Chosen One. Anakin couldn't crawl away and protect his face from the rising ash. Obi-Wan spoke to him one last time, expressing his heartbreak while Anakin's body deteriorated, engulfed in flames. Obi-Wan believed the fight was over. He knew Anakin couldn't survive those injuries without immediate, advanced medical help, something that was nowhere to be found on Mustafar. Obi-Wan picked up Anakin's lightsaber and walked away, leaving the man he once called a brother to be consumed by the volcanic smoke. For a long time after Obi-Wan left, Vader lay on that bank. His body was shutting off from the pain of the burns and the lack of oxygen. He was alone in a hellscape, left for dead by the person who knew him best. The only thing that kept him from dying before the Emperor arrived was a terrifying amount of willpower. He used his hatred of Obi-Wan as a way to stay conscious, manually forcing his failing organs to keep working. If Obi-Wan had stayed for just 5 more minutes to ensure the heat finished its work, the story of the Sith Lord would have ended that day. When the Emperor finally found him, Vader was barely clinging to life. His survival was a medical miracle that required him to be encased in the famous black suit, just to keep his ruined body from falling apart. This first near-death experience established a pattern for the rest of his life. He would always be a man who was only alive because of a machine, and he would always carry the physical and mental scars of the day Obi-Wan Kenobi took life. He would always...
That's Hayden Christensen in suit.
be a man who was only alive because of a machine, and he would always carry the physical and mental scars of the day Obi-Wan Kenobi dismantled him. The Jedi Master had not only taken his limbs, he had taken his ability to exist in the world as a normal human being. The fires of
Well, that's
Mustafar
pretty
left Vader
poetic. The
trapped
last
in
episode
a
of the
test version of his
prequels
suit, one
is
that would
Obi-Wan
soon be
and
pushed to its
Anakin. Or the
limits by
last
a
fight of the
Jedi hermit.
prequels is Obi-Wan and Anakin.
In the comic series
And
Darth
the
Vader
first
of canon
lightsaber
continuity, the Sith Lord faced a Jedi
fight
Master named
of
Kirax Phila during a mission
A
to
New
secure a
Hope
Kyber crystal. This hunt
is
took place shortly after the
Obi-Wan
events on
and Anakin.
Mustafar. This
But he's
early
Darth
armor
Vader
was a
now.
prototype that had never
But
been
I
tested
guess
in
you
actual
can
combat.
argue
It was heavy, loud, and
that,
had a major problem with response time. Every time Vader tried
Darth
to move his arm or
Sidious
leg,
versus
there was
Yoda
a small delay between his
is
brain and the motors in the
also
suit. Kirakin
technically
Phila was a
the
master
last
of combat
lightsaber
who had spent
fight
years in isolation training his body for speed.
in the
He saw
event
the
of the
flaws in the
Sith.
suit
But
immediately. He
actually,
realized that Vader was
I'm
essentially
pretty
a
sure.
pilot inside a slow, clanking machine.
No,
The
I'm
Jedi Master
1000%
focuses attacks
sure
on the mechanical joints and the power
that
supply of
Darth Sidious, or Yoda escapes Darth Sidious before Anakin is killed by Obi-Wan. What's the final? Alright, see? Look. The final episode of the Star Wars prequels is Obi-Wan versus Anakin. Now, if we say the first lightsaber fight of the original Star Wars trilogy is Obi-Wan and Darth Vader, aka Anakin. Oh, wow. He's all old and shit. I think that to continue this parallel, a good writer would have said, okay, I see. Lightsaber fights are big. What's the first lightsaber fight in the series? Oh, wow. It's Obi-Wan and Darth Vader. Okay. So I'm gonna watch it now. And now the prequels came out. And I'm gonna watch all of them. The first episode is like these ancient guys that nobody heard of. The first lightsaber fight, it's Darth Maul versus Qui-Gon Jinn. Yeah, nobody knows those guys yet. They're like, who the hell are these guys? But then I watched the rest of the trilogy as it came out. And I was like, man, the last lightsaber fight of the prequel trilogy, dude, is the epic duel between Obi-Wan and Anakin on the volcanic planet of Mustafar. Dude, can you see that shit, man?
Oh, so he's already deemed Darth Vader by Sidious during this fight. This can be considered Darth Vader. Wow, so the last fight of the prequels is literally Obi-Wan versus Darth Vader. And then the first fight of the original trilogy is Obi-Wan versus Darth Vader. And then a good writer would have been like, okay, so now I'm like, with all these parallels, let's take a look at the original trilogy. The last lightsaber fight, okay, is Luke Skywalker versus Darth Vader. We can go one of two routes. It has to be Luke Skywalker as the first lightsaber fight of the whole trilogy. He has to be the first lightsaber fight, even as an old timer. He is the Master Jedi, and according to the comic books, he literally becomes a Jedi Master and makes a new Jedi temple and trains a bunch of Jedi apprentices and finds other Jedi that are still alive from the Clone Wars out there somewhere. And so I decided that Luke Skywalker should have the first lightsaber fight, but with whom? With whom? We can do something groundbreaking and have Luke Skywalker duel his father as a Force ghost. Maybe, hear me out. Maybe Anakin Skywalker was the first being who had such a strong connection to the Force that he could physically interact with certain things. He can throw his lightsaber and hurl it while it's spinning and then levitate it towards him again and then catch that shit. He can just do that. So then, if he's a ghost made of the Force, then can't he use the Force, right? So maybe, if he can't grab the lightsaber, maybe he could just like turn it on and like fling it at Luke Skywalker. That would be, low-key, that would be tough. Seeing Anakin as a Force ghost, Hayden Christensen, and Mark Hamill. If this were like back when the original trilogy had just ended, maybe like maximum 10 years after it ended, that would be so tough. If not, no, let some time pass and let Mark Hamill get old. Or older, like middle-aged. Late middle-aged. That would be fire. And then Hayden Christensen with the Force Ghost, that would be fire. That would be fire. Because then you could have like Hayden Christensen just standing there like all Force Ghost and dead, just like, and then Luke Skywalker's all like, and then he's like, and then Anakin's just doing this. Bro, if we used like the actual like lore Darth Vader in the sequels instead of what fuck ass Disney and all them motherfuckers, Rian Johnson, did with that series, dude, I could have done that, dude. I could have made that better. If only it was in the past. You know what I mean? In the past. But, yeah. Dude, that would have been fire. No, but I think another interesting route we can go is have it be Luke Skywalker, because it has to be Luke Skywalker for the first lightsaber duel of the series if we want to do it right. We could have him we can have him that's right. Maybe we can have the first lightsaber fight of the series. The original, no, the sequel trilogy. Maybe we can have the first lightsaber fight be the first lightsaber fight of the sequel trilogy. I personally believe that the first lightsaber fight of the trilogy should in fact be Luke Skywalker versus one of his evil apprentices. Think about it. Picture this. First episode of the sequel trilogy. Hear me out. With a good writer instead of Disney. It would look a lot like the first lightsaber fight of the original, the first lightsaber fight of the sequel trilogy. Hear me out. Should definitely be Luke Skywalker versus one of his apprentices turned evil. Hear me out. We start off on Tatooine. Hell no. That is weak sauce. Well, we did start on Tatooine. We gotta end on Tatooine. That's the thing. We gotta end on Tatooine. Okay, write that down. We gotta end on Tatooine. Can't start on Tatooine, man. I mean, the whole Skywalker trilogy did, but that's not the Skywalker trilogy no more, man. This is the end times. The end times, fuck. We gotta end on Tatooine. Gotta return to where it started. At the end, you gotta return to where it started. And then at first, where should we start? Because we brought peace to the galaxy. We brought peace to the galaxy. There's definitely still remnants out there. Maybe we start on the ground. We should start on the ground. Just like regular people, civilians, and how they're living thanks to the peace in the galaxy. Ben Solo. Ben Solo, he is the last. If we're writing the new sequel trilogy, let's just make it easy and use the characters from Disney's sequel trilogy. So we'll have Ben Solo. He's not Kylo Ren. He's not that's stupid. He's not Kylo Ren. He's Ben Solo. Start with Ben Solo. Okay, he's Han Solo and Leia Organa's son. Alright. He's their son. Leia and Han Solo got together and they got jiggy. And they had Ben Solo. According to the sequel trilogy, not Legends. Legends I'm not too well versed in. I know a lot of things, like specific things, but like none of them correlate, and they're just all like random nonsense that like I watched on YouTube. But I gotta hit this vaporizer. We start with Ben Solo. On Tatooine, man. Dude, we met Han Solo on Tatooine, dude. It all goes back to Tatooine. We gotta start on Tatooine. Fuck all that. We gotta start on Tatooine. We gotta start on Tatooine. We can end wherever we want. And let's end wherever we want. But we can't not start on Tatooine. Come on now. Dude, Ben Solo was the last living member of the Skywalker trilogy. Right. And he's related to Han Solo, who we also meet on Tatooine. We have to. Why did the actual Disney sequel trilogy start on Jakku? It's another sand planet, but they just named it something else. What were they, scared? They made a movie without George Lucas at all because they bought the series from him. They bought that from him, and then they were scared to use it. What? They were scared to use it. That's why Luke Skywalker wasn't there. Alright, let's be real. That's why Luke Skywalker was hardly there. That's why they fucked up Han Solo and Chewbacca. They should have never even touched that. Of course they were scared. They were shit. They were shit. The Disney sequel trilogy is absolute garbage. Okay? I'm someone who really likes movies. I watch good films that I consider good personally because I like them. That's my opinion. I watch movies, and I don't think that the Disney sequel trilogies are good ones. I don't. Like, even if you think Star Wars is for kids, you can watch them all as kids' movies, understand the prequels and the premise and the plot, understand the original, the purpose and the plot, and, like, learn something from it, or, like, feel like you learned something that your kids should learn, or, like, took away from it that there's a lesson that could be learned to a kid. You know what I'm trying to say. But then with the sequel trilogies, it's like, what the fuck is that? This is just...
It's like, wow. I feel like a kid again. Next to my kid.
Oh my god, these millennial parents, they were probably fucking that shit all up.
They were probably like, ah.
Them Disney parents, you know what I'm talking...
Oh my god, I feel like a kid again.
And their kid is just like watching their chud ass parents, their mom and dad, like just like jelly rolls between their body parts, and just like they're melting, and they're like,
oh my god,
is that R2D2? Oh my god, Chewbacca! Oh my god, Chewie! They brought back Chewie. Dude, the sequel trilogy is so corny. I understand why George Lucas is pissed. Let's see what George Lucas would have done with it, dude. George Lucas's Star Wars trilogy would have centered on Princess Leia as the chosen one and Supreme Chancellor of the New Republic, Darth Maul. This is dope. This one's dope. Darth Maul is the criminal underworld's overlord, and a philosophical exploration of the wills. Oh, the wills. He would have brought back the wills. It's like the first concept in Star Wars. That's what the Force is. Microscopic entities that control the Force. So are they not midichlorians? Are the wills midichlorians? No, they are not the same thing, but they have a symbiotic relationship. The wills are ancient microscopic single-celled entities that feed on the Force, while midichlorians are the microscopic conduit that communicate between the wills and all living things. Huh. They control the Force. The wills control the Force. The wills. The will of the Force. Oh, bro. I get it. I get get it. The will of the Force, man. Dude, that's cool. That's cool, man. While Luke Skywalker would have been alive and actively built... What? Oh. Google. No. No. George Lucas's sequel trilogy. Oh, while Luke Skywalker would have been alive and actively building the Jedi Order with 50 to 100 survivors, the central focus of the trilogy would have shifted to Leia's political and military efforts to rebuild the galaxy. The story would have also featured two young protagonists, Kira, a prototype for Rey, and Sam, a prototype for Finn. Darth Maul would have returned alongside an apprentice, Darth Talon, alongside a massive Imperial remnant. Maul would have united the various crime syndicates to rule the galaxy's underworld. So I'm guessing he said he made this mock-up concept script before Rebels came out, because Darth Maul is dead, buddy. Darth Maul died in the OG trilogy, as a matter of fact. He died before A New Hope happened, even. Dude, he didn't even last. Dude, he got killed by Obi-Wan Kenobi before... Oh my god. Well, alright. This expanded universe kind of gray zone that Disney's been working with is kind of cool. You know what I mean? They got Obi-Wan working, bro. In the Kenobi show, he is moving like crazy. He is slicing and dicing. You know what I'm saying? Well, he's out of his prime, clearly. He's slowing down a little bit, but he's not quite old-ass hermit Alec Guinness Obi-Wan. You know what I'm saying? From The New Hope. But, yeah, it's Ewan McGregor, man. He's slicing and dicing at these fucking stormtroopers. He's fucking them up. And Darth Vader can't touch him. Darth Vader can't touch him for shit. Obviously, he can't. Because Alec Guinness, Obi-Wan dies. Unfortunately. All Darth Maul had to do was stop seeking vengeance. He should have just let Obi-Wan go. Just let go of that hatred for a minute. And go build a criminal empire and then become the super villain. The fucking super villain. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. The new writers were scared to use Star Wars. They bought Star Wars and they were scared to use it. No, let's not use Darth Maul. Let's use Kylo Ren. Let's make him Han Solo and Leia Organa's kid. And let's not even involve Princess Leia, because she's super important in the story, apparently, still. But she's just this sarcastic rebel leader in the grand scheme of things. It's such a fan service. It's like fan service sickness. That's what I call it. The trilogy would have introduced the Wills, diving deep into the microscopic scientific world of midichlorians to reveal how they connect to a broader metaphysical dimension. Wow, that is geeked. Luke's arc would have ended with him going into a self-imposed exile to study the mystical aspects of the Force, though he would eventually return to guide the next generation of Jedi. So then there would have been another trilogy. another trilogy far in the future where Luke Skywalker is the mystic overlord and he is the master of the Force. And he destroys everyone. And somehow Palpatine returned. I hate Star Wars. I think every Star Wars fan hates Star Wars, and I think that is a very agreeable thing and an easy thing to understand as to why. And it makes sense. The weird Obi-Wan game. Let's watch that because we're talking about Star Wars.
Do you think he can clutch?
Not a chance. He's
3:43 in the morning. This is why I can't wake up for work,
Star
and I wonder.
Wars. Whether you're a fan of the original trilogy, or maybe the prequels, or maybe you have such bad taste that you actually like the Disney trilogy. Of course, guys, I'm only kidding. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, even if it's wrong.
Somehow Palpatine returned.
Despite the varying opinions throughout the Star Wars community, I think there's one thing we can all agree on. Obi-Wan is the GOAT.
Hello there.
Darth Maul, more like Darth Paul. General Grievous, how about I use a Glock on your ass? And even the Chosen One himself got bested by Ben over here.
I think to sum up my opinion of the Disney Star Wars trilogy is I like what they added in the like broad universe stuff. They added some cool planet ideas. They added like very good in my opinion droid designs. You know, it's kind of like the original trilogy but a little bit newer. It makes sense, you know what I'm saying? The design, like, I don't like the idea at all of the new or the First Order. Why would you just replace the Order? The sequel trilogy should be moving towards peace because we already saw Luke Skywalker attain peace. Ben Solo should not be the main antagonist. Why? He's the last living member of the Skywalker bloodline. He is Leia's kid. Leia is literally the son. Leia is literally the daughter of Anakin Skywalker. Okay. And her child is Ben Solo. Why is he just this angsty teen loser, right? Who's just this piece of shit douchebag and doesn't care about anything, and then he just dies in the last movie. He turns good for no reason, just to die. I think Rey should have died. Somehow Palpatine has returned. I don't think either of them should have died. I think they were supposed to be the ones to go be the new Luke and Leia. After they died for no reason. Why does everyone just die? Everyone just, oh, we're gonna kill off everybody. That's how it ends. And we're gonna turn them into comedy skits. We're gonna turn them into comedy personalities. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna turn them into just complete jokes of characters. They make no sense, and they're just like literally Seinfeld characters. That's how it feels. Oh my god.
You were the chosen one!
The one fight this guy lost was in retirement, and he chose to lose it.
Back
in retirement, and he chose to lose it. Yo, that's so
games to attract
so
gamers
facts.
over to their gaming console for gaming.
That is impressive.
And what better character for the job than the man himself, Obi-Wan? An Xbox exclusive Star Wars Obi-Wan game released in 2001. Was it great? A lot of people seem to think not. And we love us a good Star Wars game, so why not check it out for ourselves? Let's see how this one stacks up to the other Star Wars games of the time. That's right, we're playing Star Wars Obla-Di, Obla-Da, Obi-Wan, yeah.
That's my favorite game. My guilty pleasure is to watch Obi-Wan fan edits.
Oh, yeah?
And it's just him piecing up Darth Maul with, like, stupid music in the background.
Does it always start with him going, hello there?
Everything has been quiet, Master.
Piecing up
Nothing
Darth
unusual
Maul.
to report. Are you sure my presence here is necessary?
That's supposed
That
to be
doesn't-
him?
That doesn't sound
Dude,
like
what
it.
the fuck was that? that?
Are you sure my presence here is necessary?
He sounds like he sounds like he's German. What's up with that?
Yes, master. I will go there and I'll fight them.
Bro, my leg is
here we are
asleep.
on the original Xbox. Who's this over here? Let's go say this is a Wookiee.
Yeah. Kill the hairy beast.
I will use the power of analog sticks to take him down.
Oh, is that how you swing the lightsaber with the analog sticks?
The analog stick is powerful. This guy is strong, dude. He's taking like 50 hits from a lightsaber.
Yes, master. I'm fighting a Wookiee outside.
Oh.
He fucking died. Oh, whoa. Look at this
He fucking died.
gymnastics. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Bro, why can't you just do
These
this
guys
in this
died in one
Obi-Wan
hit. That
game?
Wookiee took like 28 hits to kill.
What is it with these old Star Wars games and just letting you kill whoever the fuck you want?
Yo,
Oh, wrong guy.
Oh, God, you killed Peter Pan,
Wrong guy.
dude.
Collateral on Peter Pan.
Why would you ever pick a melee weapon to fight a Jedi with? Like, that guy has a pipe in his hand.
He has a, yeah, he thinks he's playing Condemned.
You want to fight a Jedi with a pipe?
I'm not sure.
Did you hear Obi-Wan say, I'm not sure?
They got Paul McCartney to do the lines.
I'm the best Jedi in the galaxy. Yeah.
I learned from the best of the best. Qui-Gon Jinn.
He's my master.
He turned into a Force Ghost for the first time. For anyone.
It would be really cool being a Jedi and being able to choose the color of your lightsaber, but I don't think it's that simple. It is in Star Wars The Old Republic, the MMO. You can kind of just choose what lightsaber color you want.
I think it involves actually going and finding the crystal for yourself. And I think specific colors call to specific types of people.
If one chooses the wizard.
Yes. I'm pretty sure that actually is the case. I could be wrong, but...
Who's this guy? Get out of here, cowhead.
The classic Star Wars character, Cowhead.
How do I get rid of this obstruction? Do I just have to push it? Surely I can use the Force, right?
I can find out how to use the Force. Hold the left trigger to enter Force mode. Then press a face button.
Ah, I see. A face button, just any face button? Stop
yeah,
running
I would
away.
assume that the different ones do different things.
Oh,
yeah.
Force jump.
Force jump. You probably have a couple things you can do.
Oh, he's got a health bar. I didn't even notice.
Oh, okay. This is the boss of the bounty hunters.
This is the boss of the train. This is the train. Oh, I knocked his weapon out of his hand. Okay.
Elcor transport departing.
Here they are, the council. There's Ki-Adi-Mundi!
There's Plo, dude. Plo was there too.
Look at Yoda.
Oh my god. Oh no.
Masters, I felt something behind their attack. Something more complicated. Sinister.
Then you must prepare yourself, Obi-Wan.
It's Qui-Gon.
Why does
Qui-Gon
look like Squidward? His nose is... That's not what he looks like at all.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a training droid of some kind.
It's my first fight with a lightsaber.
Back off. I'm warning you.
Back off. I'm warning you.
Well done, Obi-Wan. Your training is progressing well.
See, the Liam Neeson impersonator, he's almost there.
Yeah, that wasn't bad.
That wasn't bad, but they didn't really try with the...
The main character's insane.
Yeah.
Back off.
Unlock incredible deals
Back
and explore
up.
the best selection of musical equipment at Sweetwater. From stage to studio.
I'm at the site where they are holding the informant.
Well, they are holding the
informant.
What is that? It's like they didn't even watch any of the Star Wars movies. They just guessed.
Did you know that Jedis have to get their force power from random blue cubes?
Those are the midichlorians, dude.
That's the midichlorians. It's a midichlorian deposit.
Get that guy off the edge, dude. Fire him.
Please don't kill me.
See, this is always it's always the same in every Star Wars game. This is the most effective way to get rid of enemies every time.
Oh, it's the best way, dude. There's nothing that beats launching someone off the side of the fucking building. I'm gonna stealth attack this guy.
Get that Jedi!
It didn't work.
The stealth is fucking awful.
There isn't stealth by the looks of it. Jedis don't really take the stealthy. That guy went flying, man.
The mechanics are kind of fun in this game, but there's not much to it, you know?
Yeah, it is very
It's just
simple.
Very,
you know?
It's very simple, yeah.
You kind of just smack the enemies and they die.
And there's really no semblance of story at all. It's just like you're kind of just here and you're Obi-Wan. I don't even know who we're fighting.
Obi-Wan is on a mission.
Oh my god.
That guy blew his friend up and then stood there. He was like, what have I done?
He stood there, he's like, well...
What have I done? He just kind of embraced death after he blew up his
He
teammates.
missed his shot, dude. He's like, well,
I guess I'm going next.
You only got one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow up your Obi-Wan. Did you see that they've added Eminem to Hitman?
What? That's not real. Is that real? They added Eminem into Hitman.
Yeah. One of
Why aren't we playing that?
Hitman's new targets. I know.
Why aren't we playing that? Oh, okay. I thought they added Eminem into
Obi-Wan.
I thought it
was Skull.
Survivors. We're going Anakin mode.
Anakin when he's very angry.
Alright, let's get a better